Welcome to Rev. Shanny Live. On this episode, we're going to take a look at the amazing work of the woman known as Sue Chokeweed. Folks, we're going to learn the ways of the Pontee and how alien races have interacted with Sasquatch. Are you ready, folks? Yes. Would like to welcome everybody to this first edition of Rev. Shanny Live. We're going to be looking at a very important topic in the world, which is the connection between aliens and the Sasquatch on this Rev. Shanny Paranormal special. Honey?
Yes.
Would you like to say something now?
Bigfoot is real.
It's like the guy said in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I seen a Bigfoot. I seen it. That's a direct quote from the work of a not so good individual, Steven Spielberg. And it's actually not fiction, folks.
That is very true. It is not fiction. Shall we get into Sue Walker?
I think it's time for us to start understanding the importance of channeling, and we have to understand that the Pontee are here to help us.
No, can I say to the people, please come to this with an open mind. Do not come and harass any of the people involved.
No.
We do not support or condone any harassment or bullying of any kind. She's a nice woman, and she has her own original beliefs, and they're interested.
She's a good girl.
Yes, she is a channeler. She channels what we call the Greys and Bigfoot.
I want to give a shout out to Teddy Bear and Freddy Krueger. We need in-ear monitors that are wireless to do the show correctly with guests, so we're going to be working on that.
Is the volume low?
What volume is low?
Our mic, I guess.
I don't believe that.
You don't?
Do you see the levels are perfect?
Are they?
Yes, they are. It's because I'm talking a lot and I'm here, and that's why I'm saying you speak more.
Well, why don't we have it like right here?
No, don't move. That's not how we do business, business.
But it makes better, like...
Okay, let me point it better. Adam.
Like that. Better?
Sure, yeah.
Is that better, folks?
Sure.
Yes, it is a lot better.
Yes, there you go. Okay, now we're good. We're really good. I know the mic levels are perfect. And I know there's people who are saying can't hear. It's because it sounds so good, you're going to try and make us think it doesn't work. Stop. We're going to talk about a very good subject, which is that there's extraterrestrials that interact with Sasquatches and that there's portals and shit. Let's go to Sue Chokeweed.
Shall we?
The Sandia Mountain Pontee and their worldwide CE5 contact with Sue Walker and Reverend White Otter. Copyright 2019. Sue Walker. My name is Sue Walker. My spouse is Reverend White Otter. Who are we? Well, we're a married couple that reside in the Albuquerque, New Mexico area that have an unusual story to share with you. Our background is rather unusual as well. I've spent the last 29 years as a professional detail clairvoyant and medical intuitive, and I've honestly worked for 3-letter agencies on murder and missing person cases. I've been on national and international television. I've done more radio shows than I can count, and I'm now an author of a book, co-author of a book called Inviting ET. Spent my career delving into the paranormal, whether that subject matter deals with hauntings and ghosts, multidimensional beings.
That's right, Revolver Bernie.
Or now, anything Star Nation or extraterrestrial related. Reverend White Otter is a true Renaissance man. He grew up in California, and his family was involved with the tree nursery business. Otter honestly has experience digging up live trees in California, putting them on their sides.
This real quick. Okay, now my question is, are they tree huggers?
A lot of people are, so
I want to hug a tree. There's like these people who hug trees, and they put on like that like Xbox monitor that like shows like people and stuff, like even dead people and stuff, and they see like trees dancing and trees getting really happy armed when they get hugged.
Or it's
or
the
sun
wind.
too.
Or it's the wind.
Or it's it. But why would it make a human-like body?
Oh, you mean that the Xbox camera thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think that's nonsense. But anyway,
it's something to think about.
It is. The Reverend is a Reiki master.
He is.
The belly of a
Incredible.
747, flying them to the Middle East and replanting them, getting them to grow. After he retired from the tree nursery business, he went to culinary school and became a very well-known 5-star French chef. Turned down a job at the White House. And
he could have been
during
like
all
Ina.
of this time had a real special interest in historic reenacting. And so knows his history, backwards, forwards, and upside down, especially on the eastern coastline of the United States. Otter and I both have spent decades now doing paranormal and energy research. He is a 35-year student of shamanism and energy work and is specially trained in 5 separate modalities of Reiki. Both of us are also ET contactees and experiencers. My experiences began about age 3.5. His began about age 10. And so when things started for us down this unusual path in September of 2013, we came into this situation with much more experience than the average person. It's a good story. It's a true story. And this is how it started. Otter and I are married now. We got married at the end of 2016. However,
beautiful.
In September
God bless
of
ya.
2013, we were still dating. And I wanted to come from my home in Iowa
They met each other
New
around the same
Mexico
time
to
we
see how Otter
did.
lived and to stay with him for a bit.
That's pretty neat.
I took the train down and arrived the second week of September and was enjoying getting to know New Mexico. I'd never been to the state.
2016, yeah.
I came assuming
Sorry.
very little and knew some very basic pieces of information. I knew that the hot air balloon fiesta was held here. I knew that Los Alamos and Sandia National Labs and other secret kind of hush-hush projects happened here. I also knew New Mexico was the land of the Roswell ET crash. But
All right, let's stop that at the Roswell ET crash.
Okay.
Let's talk to the audience about Roswell. What do you guys think about Roswell?
That's a good question.
Do you think it was real? Do you think the government infiltrated it and lied about it? Do you think they got the alien bodies and got the ship and like... Because after the Roswell crash, our technology went whoop through the roof. How that happened?
That is the question.
Coincidence?
I happen to believe the testimony of Phil Schneider. I believe Phil Schneider was murdered because of what he knew. So, I think they're hiding shit, and there's no doubt that they are. They did this little thing with the videos, disclosure soft, to get people being like, okay. Nobody cared, actually. No one cared that they actually said, yeah, UFOs exist, actually. Nobody cared. Because it was just a few videos.
But the thing is, we've actually seen congressional hearings where the people of Roswell admitted that they lied.
Definitely, yeah. They had an old guy that was basically saying, look, I was the swamp gas dude. I was the guy that came up with, it's going to be swamp gas like every time. So yeah, they've openly lied to us. This is definite.
Yep.
Now, who you believe? Do you believe Bob Lazar? Do you believe Stephen Greer? Do you believe Sue? Do you believe...
what is her name? The old lady with the glasses and curly hair.
Molten Howell.
Molten Howell, yeah.
What? Shit. Susan.
Susan, yeah.
Susan Molten Howell, do you believe her? I believe her. She started back in the 70s with cattle mutilation. And that's definitely weird. So is there shit going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you believe all these stories that we had a treaty with Eisenhower with the aliens and all that stuff? I don't know. That could be all psyops.
Rizla thinks Bob Lazar lied to sell books. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Have you actually listened to Bob Lazar?
I would have said the same, Riz, because that's what I've heard. Okay? But if you watch the documentary...
Linda Molten Howell.
Linda.
Thank you, Vag.
It's not Susan. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, watch the documentary about Bob Lazar and then come back.
Yes.
Because it's interesting.
Yeah. I don't think he's lying.
His life was fucked up.
I don't think he's lying because of how much people in the government has gone against him.
Yeah.
It seems like a cover-up to me.
But what do you guys think of Roswell?
Yes.
That's the question. Did you guys answer that? Maybe they did.
I don't know.
There's a new Area 51 in Utah. Really?
Cool.
Dude.
Bro.
Okay. All right, Riz. That's your call. Totally.
Continue on to Sue?
Go ahead.
But other than that, I assumed that New Mexico was all desert and cactus and flat. Boy, was I wrong. I'd been here maybe 10 days.
Reptilians in the chat.
And was enjoying watching television with Otter in the living room one night. It was the semifinals of America's Got Talent that week. And we enjoyed watching the show up to that point in time. And we were talking with each other in the living room about the performances.
She's a good storyteller.
Very
after
good.
a particularly good performer, I turned to Otter and I said, wow, he was really great. I think he should win. And something very strange happened.
What happened?
A male voice that I'd never heard before, that was not local in the room with us, like a ghost.
Oh, shit.
Suddenly popped up in my head and in my brain, clear as I'm talking to you right now. I heard him say, he was good. I think he should win.
Whoa.
My head automatically suddenly whipped around and I stared out our picture window that faces this view of the Sandia Mountain. And
We were
without
trying to do
knowing then
NPR here,
how
Shanny.
I knew.
You're laughing.
I knew for a fact that the voice was coming from
What's the deal?
inside the mountain.
I'm just enjoying the content.
Me too.
I stared hard at a single spot, and the voice went silent. And I thought, what the heck was that? And because it didn't continue, I just kind of chalked it up to an anomaly. The very next day, we're watching the news before supper, and the voice pops up again and comments on something that we're watching on the news. The following day, I hear it a third time. Same male voice. Sounds calm, wise, friendly, male. If it had been a Earth human, I think I would have put this person in their late 40s, mid 50s. Mature.
Show.
After I hear the voice a third time, I think to myself, maybe I better ask Otter. And here I am visiting his home for the first time ever. And I'm honestly afraid that if this lady from Iowa asks him about a strange, disembodied voice that she's hearing in his living room that comes from beneath the Sandia Mountain, 10 miles to the east of his house, I kind of wondered if he was going to dump me back on the train and send me straight back to Iowa, thinking he had a crazy person on his hands. But I took a chance.
Could you imagine that? You're on your first date with a dude and you're like, you know what? I've been hearing this voice while I've been watching television.
Oh, God. Oh, honey, we just met. Are you schizophrenic, hon? I need to know this now before we start the serious relations. Are you schizophrenic, hon?
I mean, that's what usually goes through your head when you hear someone. I heard a voice in my head and it was clear as day. Have you talked to a therapist lately?
All right, 1 second.
When your steak talks back to you. With current technology, that could happen with those, brain, weird computer things.
Folks, I hope you've been enjoying this presentation by Reverend Shanny Live of the habits of Sasquatch, which we have not gotten to yet, but we will. I want to appreciate everybody in the chat for being here. It's a wonderful night to be with y'all. We must learn the ways of the Ponte because they're here to save us.
Hashtag Talking Steak 2024.
Talking
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Get back to be serious, Shannon.
This is real.
And after hearing this male voice a third time, I turned to Otter and said, Otter, I got a strange question for you. You ever hear a voice coming from the mountain? I keep hearing this guy. And Otter immediately answered, oh, them. Oh, they talk all the time. They talk nonstop. Are you kidding? They've been talking ever since I moved in here in 2009.
Oh, when schizophrenics meet. That's sweet.
This is awesome.
They are a match in heaven, man.
It's true.
Do you think they trigger each other?
Probably. But in a good way.
When we trigger each other, it's not a good way.
Well, that's nuclear. But them, they probably could write a book.
Dude.
You know what I mean? They get triggered and then they just have schizophrenic writings. Because this is for entertainment purposes. Okay? Do not give hate to anyone. This is jokes. It's entertainment.
She's a nice lady.
She really is awesome.
I love her.
We love her. actually.
She's great.
She's amazing. All right.
They talk so much I have to tune them out. Why? So I was quite relieved when he said that, and I said, well, I keep hearing this guy. And I'm not sure if he's from here. I don't know who he is, but I've heard him 3 times now. And I don't think I want to keep referring to him as the voice from the mountain. That sounds kind of dumb. I've been thinking about giving him a nickname. He comes from the Sandia Mountains, so I think I'll call him Sandia. I figured at the time that Sandia sounded as much like a person's name as anything, like Sandy. And I had completely, at that moment in time, forgotten that in Spanish, the word Sandia means watermelon.
Watermelon.
Sandia Mountains are named that because
Free Palestine.
Yeah. You had it.
I had to.
There was the opportunity to do so, and you're like, I'm doing it.
Leve, leve, leve Palestina. That's right.
I am not Muslim.
Because genocide is not something that anyone should condone.
Right. I agree.
Back to Sue.
Sue's the best.
in certain light you can see the stripes. The topography on the top of the mountain reminds people of the stripes on the rind of a watermelon. What I didn't know is the voice from the mountain was listening. And as soon as I turned to Otter and said, I think I'm going to call the voice from the mountain Sandia, he piped up. And he said, Sandia, watermelon head. That'll work. And I heard him, and my head whipped around, and I stared at that spot on the mountain again, and I thought, who the heck is this?
Holy shit.
Oh my God, she's great.
Yeah. Blow up the woman's page. She's got 4.12K.
Nah, man.
No.
Nah. Make her famous. She deserves it.
Blow her page up. Okay?
She deserves it, man.
Watermelons. Somebody was talking about a forehead.
Watermelon head, that'll work.
Oh my God, he said watermelon head when we were talking about foreheads.
See, that's the Google brain.
Oh my God, Sandia is real.
Absolutely.
He knew.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Try not to go too far or too close.
Here, on Reverend Shanny Live, it's just been proven that we're in the midst of a true prophet, folks. These things rarely happen, that we see a true prophetess of God speaking. It's proven. So now we must go into the ways of the Ponti that are here to save us.
And I knew that Sandia was hinting at something. And I had a suspicion what it was. But I needed more information. When I went back home to Iowa, I didn't hear the voice from the mountain. Whenever I returned, and I did in November of 2013, I came back to stay with Otter to spend the Thanksgiving holiday with them. As soon as I returned, the voice from the mountain started talking again, every day. A little bit here, a little bit there. Just small quips, small quotes, small bits of conversation. And then it became several times a day. And Otter and I started to get to know this guy. And finally, mid-November.
Wait, so Sue and Otter were talking to the same Sandia being at the same time?
Whoa.
Wow. It's impressive, folks. That's an impressive ass fucking ghost.
Of 2013, I figured we'd talk like neighbors across a backyard fence long enough. And so one day I got brave and I said, hey Sandia, I got a question for you. What's your real name and where's home? And Sandia answered immediately, and he answered in detail.
What is the detail? Whoa.
My real name is Tilcum. And I said,
His
"What?"
real name is Tickle?
He said, Tilcum. I said, slower. He said, Tilcum. I said,
Tilcum.
slower. He said, Tilcum.
Tealcum. Tealcum?
But
They have tealcum? That's also impressive.
why?
It's teal. That's a pretty color.
Oh, okay.
I wonder how that would look.
Teal jism.
Yeah. Huh.
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 EJ Plays would say, interesting. Maybe offensive, but interesting.
All right. Let's hear more about tealcum.
Tilcum. And he indicated that was close enough. He immediately spelled it for me. TLKM.
People don't understand what I'm doing
And
with the
he
white
followed that
bills.
up with
NPR.
our
You never
written
heard
language
NPR?
seldom
No,
uses
'cause
vowels
your IQ's
unless
10.
they are borrowed from another language. And I said, so where's home? He said, home is the fifth planet orbiting the further of the two stars of the binary system you call Zeta Reticuli in the constellation of Reticulum, which is a southern hemisphere
Please?
constellation, difficult for you to...
That's your spot.
Bro!
That's your spot. The Pleiades.
It's only 40 light years away, bros.
That's Shanny's home.
Dude. Dude.
That's Shanny's home.
Dude. That's a bubble gum that never loses flavor, dick gum.
Yeah! Jesus. Smegma gum.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she goes.
He said, the name of our world is Puntel. And I went,
Let's
Puntel.
do some
He spelled it
jism
for
gum together,
P
folks.
apostrophe NTL. You may call us the Puntee.
Mike Matei's audience would love this.
I said, you're the Puntee from Puntel, from Zeta Reticuli.
The planet name is Pontel.
The further of the two stars, 40 light years away almost, he said. I manage the Sandia Mountain Information Station, which has been in existence for several millennia now. This facility was retrofitted into the ancient tunnel system that was left by the last age of man, that runs north-south along the eastern side of the Rocky Mountain chain. It runs...
Is that what they're doing down? They know the tunnels are real and they're just going down in the tunnels. Maybe they're killing all the reticuli.
Or Sue got really Rocky Mountain high.
That could be it too.
at least 2 miles deep. And we have actually many, many miles of tunnels within this system. What Sandia told us that day in November of 2013, we had no way of corroborating the information and just had to take it at face value for almost 2 years. It wasn't until we met on a Native American gentleman who grew up in New Mexico, who had been trained as a boy in the history of extraterrestrial contact with his people. And he helped us fill in some of the rest of the story. This is Clifford Mahuti.
They talk to the spirit.
He is a handsome, handsome man.
They talk to the spirit.
My brother.
Listen to natives.
A little bit of indigenous blood is still indigenous blood.
That's right.
Clifford is a Zuni Pueblo Native American gentleman, one of the last trained in ancient Zuni, not modern Zuni, but ancient Zuni prayers, and taught by his elders about the extraterrestrials and other star nations that reside in the New Mexico, Arizona area. He knew that there was more than one star nation that comes from the Sandia Mountain to visit the Zuni and other Pueblo peoples. Now the Zuni, the Hopi, and the other Pueblo peoples have been interacting with star nations at specific locations on specific days, using specific prayers and offering specific gifts for centuries now.
Star Nation.
They've been trading with the Star Nation folks. What do they trade? What do they gift? What do they get back? Traditionally, one of the things has been seeds. They traded seeds.
Bean seeds.
Food.
So we're basically eating alien foods.
Oh.
Whoa.
The real food is the alien food.
Dude. Panspermia is real.
Bro.
Yellowstone is getting all prolapse? Probably. It's been picking up itself like a storm, man.
Which poll did you do?
Is Bigfoot real?
61% no. I agree with them mostly.
How dare they?
There's no proof.
Yeah, there's no proof that he doesn't either.
We spoke with
Jaruti.
Tilcom for a whole year.
Rahaz or Radar.
Radar.
Dude, he's got a little hat. That's cute.
The beanies.
And she's wearing a headscarf.
Yeah.
Bro. It's kind of pretty in a way. Jaruti.
If you think
Hey
so.
guys. If you had a chance with Jaruti, would you do it? Just wondering.
And a half before he introduced us to anyone else. We knew in chatting with Tilcom and learning about him and his culture and the Ponti and why they were on Earth, that we knew that he was not alone beneath the Sandia Mountain. When you speak with someone telepathically, sometimes you pick up on their side thoughts, and the images in Commander Tilcom's side thoughts were of others that looked like him.
Huh.
In the first week of February of 2015, he introduced us to two others. A gal by the name of Jaruti and a fellow by the name of Rahaz, or as we've come to lovingly call him, Radar.
We lovingly call him
Jaruti was
Radar.
introduced to us as one of their cultural liaisons. Hers was often
A
the first
cultural
information
liaison.
station voice.
I want to make a
interstellar
serious
travelers.
comment for once.
Okay.
And that serious comment is that regardless of if any of this is in reality, she's a great writer.
Yeah.
She's got a good writing mind.
Yeah, she did. This is great sci-fi if this is
She
real or
could-
not real.
She could write a great novel, probably. Really good novel.
She does have a smaller head than McForehead. I
Oh,
agree.
Lord.
I agree. White buffaloes in the chat. Oh, we got a prophecy
Sweet.
of good times and hope. Whoa, Charizard, for real?
This is
that
awesome.
came seeking information from the Ponte station heard. Rahaz, or Radar, was introduced to us as one of their young pilots.
A genius level young
Genius
pilot.
level stellar
Huh.
cartographer. And their Earth media specialist.
Oh my god, they have an Earth media specialist. I know who it is.
What is it?
Zuckerberg.
Do you think?
Has to be. It's the only one.
Okay. We are beginning to learn the ways of the Ponte with some interesting characters. But I think she should write a novel. And she'd probably be the type to write like an 800-page novel.
Well, she did these paintings herself.
She's talented.
This is good art.
That's good art.
Yeah. You can go on her page, Sandia Wisdom, and you can see all her paintings and stuff.
It's cool stuff.
It really is.
It was Radar's job to monitor our movies, our television, our podcast, our internet, to keep the Ponte.
It's fucking Zuckerberg. He monitors all that shit.
I mean, yeah.
That's why he looks so weird.
The opinion
He's fucking Rahaz.
that Earth humans have
Yeah,
of
man.
Star Nation beings and their readiness.
Shout out to Olive Garden
contact.
breadsticks.
In May of 2015, Commander Teal'c surprised us one day and came to me and said, "We understand that Earth has something."
Bro.
Ah, yeah.
You can go on her X and you can communicate with Talcum, Radar, and Geruti.
There you go.
Bros.
This is how you get the truth at that Sandia Wisdom, and she will put you in contact with the truth.
You can talk to aliens now, guys.
That's awesome.
That is.
I like it. I trust Sue.
I do true. Sue is cool.
I trust her.
I like her little alien bird here.
Yeah, that's neat.
Little alien
Alien
Twitter
bird, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
I want alien glasses, and I want them so bad.
Called social media. Apparently, he'd been talking to Radar about it. Would it be permitted for us to have an account? He asked. And my first and most immediate response was, I don't see why not. As far as I know, there's nothing illegal. And so in May of 2015, for a month, we tried having Commander Teal'c share on Facebook. At the end of that month, he was not satisfied with the spread of information across borders, boundaries, cultures, languages, peoples across the face of this planet. And so...
Damn it, we fucked up.
What?
You see that? He was not pleased with what we were sharing on Twitter about this shit. We fucked up again. This is why the aliens aren't coming. We won't listen to fucking Talcum.
You're angry about our insolence. These beings are trying to help us, and we refuse to heed the calls. And even the Sasquatch has come to the understanding of this and is trying to communicate it to us telepathically through the aid of chokeweed, which we will hopefully hear about soon here on Rev and Shanny Live.
That's right.
Yes.
Teal cum.
Teal cum.
Teal cum.
Till jism.
Teal cum. Don't make fun of that. Don't be like those people who call Salah salad.
Teal jism.
Jesus.
The first week of June of 2015, we opened up a Twitter account for them at Sandia Wisdom, or Sandia the ET, on Twitter. And on a regular daily basis almost, Commander Tilcom began sharing things about himself, about Pontel, about why they were here. And then later, Drudy and Rahaz, or Radar, started sharing as well.
Riz.
Honestly,
Riz.
the three of them very quickly
Rizla.
became
Riz.
quite popular.
Literally.
Rizla, you're a fucking motherfucking alien, aren't you?
Well, he's too good at Street Fighter for his own.
That's why you're denying that aliens are real. I'm on to you.
He can't do the show. I'm laughing too much.
Sorry.
All right,
Am I making you laugh too much?
it's the whole thing. It's so good. Teal just.
They were on Twitter
come
for a
on,
whole
you can't
year
make this stuff
before
up.
we were introduced to anyone else that was a staff member of the Sandia Mountain Information Station. In June of 2016, Commander Tilcom brought a gal and introduced her as Tani, our new telepathy instructor.
Oh.
Tani was to
Dude, teeny, titty, I don't know. She's a telepathy instructor.
Okay, interpretation structure. I choose to associate every time over the Ponti. Because the Ponti will give us peace, and I don't want peace. I'm Trump. I can't.
Oh my god! Rizla said he's the architect. That's blasphemy.
Riz, you're just the god of Street Fighter, you know? I want to see you beat Street Fighter 2 with Ken on 7 stars.
help us, Otter and I, with our own telepathic content and clarity and abilities, but also was there to dictate an instruction manual to be published to provide the same information.
And that instruction manual is how what is that Twilight Zone, how people eat that book. The book the aliens give, and it's actually a cookbook for humans.
Oh, yeah.
What was it called?
I don't know.
Come on. What is it called?
I'm not that.
My joke got spoiled by my brain sludge. Alien talk isn't very Christian. Why?
What?
Jesus is an alien.
But there's angels and stuff.
They're aliens too. God is an alien.
God is by definition extraterrestrial in nature. How is it not Christian? How is this not Christian?
Thank you, Quasi. How to Serve Humans. That's the book.
That's right.
That's like the second episode of the Twilight Zone, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking great episode.
That is awesome.
I think you can watch it on YouTube, actually.
I was never that big in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
I like the Outer Limits more. Actually.
Oh no! How to Serve Man. You're.
How to Serve Man.
Yeah, that's it. And they found out it was a cookbook.
Yeah, and they thought they was good aliens, and they were eating on. They want to eat.
See, that's who I'm thinking this bitch here is.
They're acting real nice, and they're like,
Yeah.
I want to chew on your flesh.
Yeah, you don't know. These people may want to eat us.
We don't know.
We may taste like freaking like strawberries to them or something.
Yeah.
For the rest of the world. In June, July, and August of 2016, we took dictation from Shanny and developed the hard copy of the written version of the Telepathy 101 primer. It took us a whole year
Primer?
after that before we had a format of a slide presentation of 285 slides that Shanny had approved of that went with what she had dictated the summer of.
Like, if this ain't real, this woman has extremely vast imagination.
Yeah. There's credit due here.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
This is some interesting information here.
She could definitely write a good novel. It's 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
I think so.
She's got character development already.
Hi, Janice, beautiful girls. Anyway.
That's the deal. It's a long video.
It very much is.
16. All of that together, the images and her dictation, turned out to become what is now known as the Telepathy 101 primer. It was published online December of 2017, precisely the moment the winter solstice began. It was first
Why does it
published
say
in
be
a
right
PDF format in English. 285
I don't think
slides.
you should just close that.
Oh,
Also happens
No.
to equate to
You
the
should just close
285 days of Earth human gestation.
Sorry, folks.
Not sure why she did that, but I know there was a reason.
Producer deal.
You can get your own
True.
It's good to have
Telepathy
a
101
producer.
primer. By the way, if you go to the website that also was launched at the end of 2000.
Okay, it's free online, the Telepathy 101 primer.
All right, check it out.
Yeah.
All right. I think me and Shanny finally figured out the browser hijacker. She cleared everything out.
I know, that's because I'm a genius on
You're
computers.
good at stuff. Yeah.
There it is.
Dude, that's it. Just start reading that. Oh, it's an audiobook for free?
Oh, this isn't an...
Sue Walker.
Yeah.
Red White Otter.
Oh, we gotta...
Oh, save that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going through this, folks.
Yeah, we'll do that. Definitely.
That sounds fun.
Telepathy 101.
Dude.
The infinite voice.
Everyone should read this for their homework today.
I agree. You grab that link and put it in chat, honey.
Yes.
Do that quick.
So if anyone's interested in the Telepathy 101, a primer for the gift of infinite voice, I'm going to put it in the chat for you guys.
Yes.
So you guys know that the aliens are trying to save us from our current state. I'm going to pin that up for you guys.
Yeah.
So you can get the Telepathy 101 primer.
Oh no, Janice, you've been rejected? Well, you're welcome here.
How dare they?
Especially because you got Jiggly Girl in your name.
There you go.
Good stuff.
Official first
You're
contact.
welcome here, Janice. Screw 'em. The Forehead Crew.
Yeah.
To me, recommended that individuals study the primer for 100 days before they attempt trying to invite the Ponte. She told us that it usually takes about 30 days of practice with feedback before you can distinguish other telepathic pings from your own head thought voice.
Oh, we're gonna test this shit.
Yeah.
We gotta test this shit and see if we can get telepathic pings from our own head by reading the Telepathy 101 primer for the gift of infinite voice.
Bro.
So we're gonna test this and we'll get back to you if it actually works.
Dude.
The infinite forehead. That's true too.
I want to learn how to astral project.
There you go.
Because I want to astral project to the door of God, knock, and go, hey, what the fuck is going on? Why isn't Jesus on the earth yet? That's my.
I wish I knew, man.
That's what I really want to know. The
But
Ponty will answer.
in that
Yep.
first 100 days after the primer was published, the Twitter followers around the world really, truly stepped up to the plate, and we appreciate that so much. And so did the Ponty. They translated within that first 3 months the primer into 10 major Earth languages for free. Volunteers did it. We were amazed. And then things really started to speed up, guys.
Really?
You give things for free.
Between
it's gonna
January
happen.
and March of 2018,
I like it.
this is right after the primer was published, people from all over the planet started studying in their own languages. And after that first 100 days, they began to invite the Ponty.
That's great. Oh, I'm sorry. That's gotta get.
And when they did that,
That's great.
many of them
Sue's book, no.
soon
What?
started
You
to
can't
get
pin
contact.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You pinned it.
And then repeat contact.
Thank you,
And then
Quasi.
they
That's
began to
common in the street
recognize
for me.
who telepathically was reaching them.
That's a fabulous movie.
And they began to talk to them and have their own dialogues. In that first 100 days of 2018, contactees all over the planet reached out to us, to Otter and I. We got phone calls, we got emails, we got text messages, we got people showing up at our door,
Japan.
having come halfway
one of
around the
them.
planet to see us. And all of these contactees were absolutely vested in helping the rest of the world understand that what was happening.
Dude, who knew Sue was saving the fucking world, man?
He is.
The Ponty is gonna teach us world peace, bros.
Correct.
It's crazy, yo.
Need to know the ways so that we'll be safe.
Amen.
To them was real. They wanted to prove that their interactions were not just made up stuff. Anybody could make up, oh, I had a telepathic conversation story. They knew that. And so instead, they wanted to also gather hard evidence. They started to reach out to us with all kinds of questions. Oh, man. Late March into April of 2018. Oh my gosh, guys. We got slammed. We just got slammed.
Bro.
Dude.
Bro.
The craft with plasma all around that fucker, man.
Turn off the CC for a sec. Let's get the shot of that evidence.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Pillow stains.
Fingerprints.
Oh, man.
That could have been from a period or a pimple or something.
We got pillow stains. See,
Dude.
you have to treat this like tree branches with Sasquatch. Do you understand it?
Oh.
This is proof. Okay? We have it. There's a pillow stain. Ponty. We get it. This is contactees giving evidence.
You made a hell of a pillow stain last night.
Mattress stain. We gotta soak it up, folks. A pool.
And back to Sue.
They had questions of all different
Ooh,
kinds, and the
fluid.
questions overlapped. But the evidence that they began submitting for us to publish on officialfirstcontact.com was amazing. This is just a little bit of sample of what we first started.
It's just
to
a little
publish
bit of the
early on.
samples?
In the upper
Holy shit.
left corner, you see a craft with a plasma field around it. This is a still shot taken from a video filmed by Jason Gerhardt
Okay. Cool.
I heard Jason, and I was like, dude, you would do that shit.
I would if I seen 3 orbs
Back in the day.
To be serious, I had a UFO experience around 2004 or 5. I had a Nokia candy bar phone, so I had no camera. But I seen 6 translucent orbs with something in the center of it, and they followed each other perfectly in a line like this, like a machine in the sky, but they were separate. And there was no noise at all.
Yeah.
That's what I seen. And if I had an iPhone, fuck. But I didn't. Shit. That would have been a real UFO video. I got that.
I love Chantal.
Chantal's awesome, yeah.
No hate, only love.
Mm-hmm.
Heart.
Yeah. Forgive her for her past stuff. She's a nice person, really.
She is.
Yeah.
Give her love.
Yes.
Everyone subscribe to Foodie Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Sue.
Sue Chokeweed.
That's right.
In Florida, USA. The second site is a landing site. It's difficult to see in this image, but if you blow up the close-up, you can see that the grass is swirled, and Jim Hazlett took this photo in the central United States, and he found triangular depressions in the soil that looked like
Star
something
Trek.
he had pressed.
Okay, Star Trek 4. You remember in Star Trek 4, right? And no, in Star Trek 4 they have that scene where they land, but their craft is it's a bird of prey.
Yeah.
And they have it cloaked.
Yeah.
And the girl from Seventh Heaven comes and sees like the indents on the ground just like that. The landing sites.
Okay, yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah, dude, that motherfucker's cloaked. They got a bird of prey out there.
But then if we're thinking people here, is it possible that Sue is just presenting that from a movie?
Well, I wouldn't convert. It would be revert.
Oh, that's right. You're answering chat about being a Muslim.
Islam is my family, I will say that.
Yeah.
As well as believers in Christ, as well as Jewish people, as well as any spiritual person who worships the Creator. So, they're my family. I love them. So, would I revert? I don't know. I don't know. There's my answer.
It down. He assumed it was landing gear from a craft. The third video, the 4 small bright balls of white light that appear connected, is not a regular old drone of ours. This was a large craft. What Sandia told us later is they call this a drone carrier. Each of those white balls of light
I told you they were drones.
from the original craft is an information gathering device, goes off, gathers whatever information.
You see those little orbs? I said a long time ago they were frickin' drones.
Yeah.
And it makes sense that the aliens would send us drones.
Imperial probe droids.
Well, it makes sense because, you know, they're going a long way. Why not send the frickin' robots first? See if it's safe.
Imperial probe droids. Into the system, into the system. You know what I mean? Imperial probe droids.
Bigger than religion? Well, God is bigger than religion.
That's heavy for this.
That's right. Everyone worships the Creator in their own way.
And data it needs to, and then comes back and reattaches itself to the craft, and off they go.
See, they worship the Creator by
Science.
being fascinated by the science and how God works within nature.
But then they close their eyes to the evidence of God.
Yes, but once you get into quantum physics, you can't.
There you go. I agree with that. I
On
can't
the
even
bottom
argue
row
that
on
as
the
an
left,
atheist. Like
you
if I
see a
stood in
pillow
for me, I
stain.
can't argue with that.
Experiencer Kevin Estrella in the Toronto, Canada area found that he was having strange amber liquid drain out of his ears
Ew.
onto his pillow. He found that he was gathering strange soil samples in his bed in the morning, even though he climbed into bed with clean sheets the night before, and the soil didn't seem to resemble anything.
Was his ears like a portal to like space rocks and shit? Like what? Oh, Fooly Cooley. The same shit happened on Fooly Cooley, FLCL, that freaking anime, and like they were like taking guitars and all this other weird shit out of this kid's head. Same fucking shit.
Whoa.
It's deep, yo.
Wow.
That was local to his Toronto, Canada area. Kevin also began to find other evidence, things being moved, and several times has found 4
Hashtag your portals 2024.
This one happens
That's
to be in the dust in front of his television in his apartment. By April of 2018, guys, we were just slammed. We were swamped with phone calls, texts, emails, visitors from all over, and hundreds of people online began asking, how can I get a visit? We had a lot of the same kinds of questions coming from the experiencers. A lot of repeat questions. And so Otter and I ended up contacting Tilcom and Tani and saying, we have all of these common questions among the experiencers, and guys, the busyness of all of these questions is going to get nothing but worse. We can't field all of these on our
Thank you,
own.
Freddie.
As knowledge about you and contacting you grows.
I'm glad
what
you
should we
enjoyed
do?
it.
Together, Tilcom, Tani, Otter, and I came up with
What
the
we always
idea
wanted
of
to
putting
do, man.
together the common questions with the
We like the
stories
weird.
of the
Yeah.
2018
And it's okay to be weird.
experiencers that had requested visits after studying the Telepathy 101 primer. We put all of this, along with quotes from Tilcom and Tani, together into what is now the book called Inviting E.T., which was published August of 2018.
Is it online?
What's Inviting E.T. about?
Okay, can we find Inviting ET?
Just check it out.
Oh my god, I can't even write.
Here we go. So there it is.
You can get it for $11.11.
Wow, look at the review,
no, it
nice.
says $14.90. Well, it says right there
Paperback.
for paperback. Yeah,
11.
yeah, dude, this is a book.
Look at the reviews, man.
Yeah,
99 ratings, 4.5. That's
actually pretty damn good.
really good.
She's got good reviews.
She's a good writer.
Yeah.
See? Go to the Tento Saga. It's 9 reviews and 1 star.
Oh, look at this. NYC native. Loved it. This book was great and very informative. It helps with preparing you for what to do and what to avoid doing when attempting to make contact. The author shares some funny stories to which made me laugh out loud. Short book, which is easy and fun to read. Very enjoyable.
Dude.
So you can go on Amazon and get yourself Sue Walker's book, Inviting E.T.
That's fucking great.
That's awesome.
Go to the Tento Saga, 9 reviews, 1 star. It's not fair. Okay, because that's hate.
That is.
But I'm really happy that she's a good writer, period.
She is.
With those ratings, she's a good writer.
She is a good writer. I want to read her shit.
Yeah, but she's awesome, man.
Yeah, she's the shit.
If Sue sees this by some miracle of the Ponte,
Yeah.
we would welcome you to tell a tale if you want on her show for fun. Just come on and have fun, Sue. You know? She's cool, man. Everybody should sub to Sandia Wisdom here on YouTube.
Amen.
Yeah.
She's a good storyteller.
Very good.
Real or not, it's still fun.
I validate her.
I validate her
Because
too.
why would she lie about all this?
Yeah, why would she? That makes no sense.
The only thing that people could say is, oh, she's mentally ill. What that? Okay, fine. But there's a lot of pretty interesting stuff here, actually. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yo, she's just mentally ill. Well, how about you give her a chance?
That's right. Watermelon wisdom.
Yeah.
That's right.
Watermelons. All right.
Watermelon's a queen.
Basically, whether you're by yourself or you're with a group, is how to invite the Ponti, how to host your own CE5 event.
Dude, we could have a CE5 event. That would be the shit. And then we have the Ponti coming to us on our channel and introducing themselves.
Should channel live?
Dude.
I don't think channelers don't like that, right? That's like,
I don't know.
doesn't that violate their code?
I don't know.
Stream it?
I don't know.
Well, you channeled.
Do you think the aliens could be influencing humanity's evolution to self-destruction via nuclear war? No. No.
They want
the opposite.
Because they know that quantum physics makes everything one hologram.
And there are actual government files talking about how these beings are shutting off our nuclear weapons.
Shutting them off, yes. That's the opposite. They want us to not do it.
Watermelon the kitty might be a conduit. That's true. That's true.
Gavin's in the chat.
Gavin's a cute boy.
Hi, Gavin boy.
Gavin's always a cute boy.
That alien kind of reminds me. If Gavin were an alien, he would be him.
Yeah.
He's like, hi.
Hello. That's him up on the stairs looking around the corner.
You just see his nose and mouth. Hello. I love you.
You're my friend,
You're
right?
my friend and you give me foots.
I love you.
My name is Gavin Kitkats.
I am an alien.
All right.
Exactly, Teddy Bear. The aliens want us to survive and live together, not divided. They will never give us the technology to be able to destroy this earth. Exactly.
And Teddy, I'm sorry. We'll work something out, but I'll do a show on your channel with a StreamYard. We got to get like a wireless in-ear monitor system.
Yeah, we do.
We need that.
We really do.
Yeah. And then we'll be good. We could do everything perfect then. In-ear monitor wireless system, which is probably a couple $100. But anyway,
that'll be a while.
Someday
we'll find it.
Yeah.
Back to Sue.
Yeah.
You have appendices in the back that help you with large group things, but we also have chapters that deal with all kinds of unusual and practical issues.
Like what?
Such as, what do you do when you see a craft? What do you do if it lands?
Oh.
What happens if you observe a portal opening?
Oh, shit.
How do you behave if somebody shows up standing right next to you?
Live long and
What are the
prosper. That's
common
what I do.
greetings? What can you
If an alien
expect
shows up.
if you have missing time? How do you deal with group?
Now, if you guys didn't know, according to Star Trek lore, it is the Vulcans that show up first. So, if aliens show up, I'm doing this, and I suggest everyone else do that. Because it means live long and prosper. And by then...
Is half of the Ironic blessing.
Well, here's the thing. In their planets right now, they're probably watching Star Trek because that's where our radio waves are at now.
Right. Didn't Nimoy say that Nimoy created that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
From the
Ironic blessing.
From the Ironic blessing. No.
You're close. It's like this.
There we go.
Like that.
There we go.
That's the Ironic blessing hand. And the people of Israel had to cover their eyes. The priest, they didn't see it. But that's what he did.
Yeah.
It's like the diamond cutter, Dallas Page. I love DDP. Sorry.
Turn up the audio a little bit more.
You want to jack more? Go to the voice meter and jack it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The voice meter wasn't even on.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's on all the time.
Where do you want me to jack it?
Right there.
Right there?
That one, yeah.
A little more?
That's going to clip red.
No.
I think we're at 7?
7.
Go to 7. Yeah, that no more than that. No more than 7.
I know, I'm trying.
Okay. You had it on 7. You had it on 7. That's
close enough.
perfect.
There.
That's even better than 7 because it's a little under.
Yeah.
Oh my
Ear
god,
issues,
I'm so autistic
etc., etc.
with audio stuff.
In the back of the book, we also
DDP.
Is that better?
contact
Teddy, you like
protocols
DDP, man?
that
Yeah.
Tilcom Antony had taught
I like
us
Raven better though.
about inviting them.
Oh, the video audio
A lot of people
they meant
ask us,
is too low.
Otter and I, have you seen them in person really with your own eyes?
Yeah, this video's too low.
Jack the desktop audio and OBS
Yes, sir.
higher. Go to 0 or 3. 3 dB, honey.
All right.
There we go. We're good.
Hopefully this isn't gonna blast you guys.
It'll be fine.
Eyes?
Go for it.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yes. Just yes. A
Okay,
lot.
perfect.
I can give you 3
Fucking bit.
just
A little lower.
common examples.
A little lower, huh?
In 2017, that was the first time I ever remember physically bumping into one of them, brushing
we
up
go.
against them.
That's good.
I was coming down the hall about 2 o'clock in the morning on my way to the kitchen to get a glass of water, and there was a
Louder
person
on nothing. It's in the
huddled
air.
up against the wall in the shadows. And I didn't see her until I was right on top of her, and my elbow brushed her elbow. And I looked and I recognized it was Sarah, one of the employees at the Sandia Mountain Information Station.
Tealcom made a
And
statement.
at that point in time, we had gotten over our fear of having them show up. And I honestly said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah, I didn't..."
I need to make a quick comment. We're just seeing the consequences here of the Ponte's presence on the planet, and we have this massive splooge of teal jizz come down to the planet Earth, and it's fertilizing everybody with peace and love.
Is that why they call it Tealcom?
That's right. That's why he called himself Tealcom.
Oh.
Because this is the space jism that comes down from this is going to heal the planet. It's going to bring peace and fertility and beauty. So don't be afraid when you see globs of jizz-like stuff coming from the sky. It's the Ponte healing, folks.
Didn't see you there. I was just on my way to the kitchen for a glass of water. And I didn't even stop to talk to her. I just kept going and went and got my glass of water. Of course, by the time I got that and came back, she was gone. It wasn't too long after that Otter
Yeah, the
had gotten up early, lit the wood stove one morning, started the coffee pot, was getting his first cup of coffee, came around the corner back to sit in his spot in the living room, and there was Tilcom standing right there, 4 feet in front of him. He stopped short with his coffee. He looks at Tilcom. Tilcom blinks and looks at him. And Otter says something like, "Well, hello there." And Tilcom vanishes. And Otter just kind of shakes his head, goes down and sits in his chair and goes, "Well, that was an interesting start to the day." This year, June, we usually play domino.
I want to emphasize something, Shannon.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it's okay. I don't need to. It was made clear. But Bob Ross would have painted that painting, and he would have just explained it the way I did. In Bob Ross' way. Very beautiful thing for the planet.
He's like, my children.
Exactly.
I see what you mean.
You understand.
That's right.
On our kitchen table on a regular basis, just
Amazing
to provide
stuff.
us with the telepathy practice. Otter and I have agreed that we can telepathically cheat to try and best one another in dominoes, and frequently we have
We do do that
a great
to
deal of
each
fun doing that with one of our friends by the name of Domino Don. And so we're playing dominoes. It's about 3:30 in the
Domino
afternoon,
Don.
mid-June, Saturday afternoon, and we stop, take a break, and I have to go out to the garage, our attached car garage, to pick up something from the freezer. And so I open the door from the house to the garage. And we only have one vehicle in the garage. It's our 2013 Prius.
Oh, sweet.
And I glanced through the windshield of the vehicle and saw two heads.
Oh, fuck that
Couldn't
shit.
quite
Run.
see
Get the fuck
eyes
out of your
because the
car.
heads were short,
Sue has no
and I
fear.
could just see the eyebrow ridges.
Nah, man, fuck that shit. I see two fucking eyeballs in the back of my fucking car. I'm getting the fuck out.
Shannon, though, she has the understanding that the Ponti are here to bring peace, so she wouldn't be afraid. And that once you understand the parable of the space jism, everything becomes clear. It's all peace. It's all the secret of the space come. Interesting. It's phenomenal.
Over the dashboard. But there was one in the passenger side seat, and one in the driver's side seat. And the one in the driver's side seat had two hands
Oh my god!
perfectly curled around the steering wheel in the 10
That
and
was
2
real
positions.
loud, huh?
Each of them
I
had
think you
4
really hurt
long
someone's ears with
fingers.
that one.
And I looked at the rounded bald head, and I looked
You're
at
letting
the
these
4-fingered
motherfuckers
hands, and I
drive a
looked at
goddamn
the
car?
data,
What the fuck is
and
wrong
I
with you,
stopped
Sue?
short, and I
You don't know what they're
grinned, and
doing?
I said, busted. You guys are so busted. And suddenly there was this huge wave of emotional startle response coming from the vehicle, and the two heads
How does the
vanished.
car have an emotional starter
I
response?
laughed, got whatever I needed from the
Prius.
freezer, opened back up the door to the house real wide, swept my hand through the door and said, well, you might as well come on in. We're just playing dominoes. You can help me be daughter. And that's how I handled it.
Okay.
We've had things occur outside of our home as well, with witnesses. It's not unusual for visitors to us to have sightings on their way home, to be honest. Way back in 2016, Tilcom taught us a greeting from ground to the sky if you know that you've got a ship aloft and you want to hail them. Since
This is some
all
trippy ass
ships,
shit,
or
yo.
nearly all
Wow.
ships, that enter into our atmosphere can create their own.
Dude, I see this shit and I'm just like, I'm gone, man. I'm hiding in my, like, basement or something.
Yeah. I agree.
This is some fucked up shit. This is like, hell no. I don't want to do this. Thanks.
Cloud camouflage, and frequently do the
The
standard
cloud is
greeting
camouflaging.
from ground
The
to
Prius.
sky to your ship aloft is, hello the clouds, because sometimes your ship is hiding in a cloud and you're not sure which one. So Tilcom taught us that not only do they create cloud camouflage, but they can shape the clouds into whatever shapes they wish, and we've seen them do that on multiple occasions.
Dude, they could shape a cloud into a giraffe if they wanted to.
Sick.
It's Project Blue Beam. Dude.
Yeah, I seen stuff when you were away in prison, and that was part of it. That, like, literally, I looked in the sky and it looked like cartoons.
Dude.
Yeah, I think that's a deal.
Huh.
The sky is a giant blue screen, man. Some wild shit.
For nothing, but why doesn't these contacted New Agers ever have proof? They do slideshows, probably because it's the only way how they can express themselves about said events.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, bro.
I mean, she documented this stuff personally. Probably she has diary, that type of deal.
Yeah.
And she writes.
She does.
She's a writer, so
She is.
she's documented it. But it's if you don't believe her, you don't believe her. If you think she's crazy, you think she's crazy. It's interesting. I think
I think so too.
she's really interesting, regardless,
Yeah.
and she's harmless.
I believe she is experiencing these things.
Yeah, something's going on.
Something's happening, obviously. She's not making this shit up out of her head.
Well, it could be delusion, of course, but I don't think so.
Well, people are validating her statements, though, at the same time.
Yeah,
So,
the government would say it's mass delusion. I don't believe in that.
I don't believe in that either.
There's no coincidences.
Nah.
Yeah.
Don't tell me my eyes are lying to me, buddies.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, if you suspect that there's a ship aloft in a cloud, the standard greeting is hello the clouds, and then introduce yourself
Say hello to the clouds.
and ask the pilot to please blink their ship lights
Ah!
so you know which cloud they're in.
So if you see a cloud,
We have witnessed
ask
this
the ships to
with others
blink their lights.
on multiple
Yeah.
occasions. A year
Okay.
later,
Ask for an answer.
2017, we'd been practicing watching the clouds and trying to ask for a blink back,
Blink, blink.
and we started noticing that between a couple of times a year we would see the leading edge of a ship just peeking out of a cloud. When that happened, we had gotten comfortable enough with saying hello the clouds and greeting anybody coming into the Albuquerque area that we thought we'd be nice. And so
Took a right at Albuquerque.
the first time I saw a leading edge of a
Area
ship peeking out of a
51
cloud, I hailed him. Hello the clouds. My name is Sue Walker, and I'm down here beneath you in the Albuquerque metropolitan area. The Ponte have taught us about saying hello to the clouds, and so I wanted to greet you and say hello.
Now, you people better start saying hello to the clouds and telling the clouds to blink for you.
Oh, yeah.
And getting your cameras up and seeing if it happens.
You know, I'm really interested in trying sometime, seriously,
Yeah.
to do the George Clooney move, Men That Stare at Goats, and pop a cloud, man. You want to move and pop a cloud.
You want to try to pop a cloud?
I want to try the pop. I don't know how you go about it. It's your intention, right? Is that what the will?
Possibly.
Because that's what George Clooney depicts. He's looking. He's like, right? It's your will.
Yeah. We should try that, see if
Like
it works.
Yoda moving a fucking Star Destroyer. It's possible, I think.
Maybe.
You have to tap into something that we just forgot.
Your metachlorians?
The core.
The metachlorians in you.
I'll take a lesson from Ken again. It's the key. It's the Hadouken power comes in here, man. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I think it's possible. You know?
It is. Possible.
Focus
I
on your
guess.
core to pop a cloud. What?
Hey, men, how many clouds have you popped lately?
Popping clouds.
Hello to you. And oh, by the way,
Making clouds
just in
squirt
case
rain.
you don't want to be seen by the locals, your ship is showing. You may want to increase your cloud camouflage just to remain unseen. I hope you have a really good day. Wear your day with ease. And that was basically the greeting that I sent up. The most common response to that kind of a greeting was a sudden increase in the size of the cloud, along with a final blink or blink
Dude,
back.
she did the opposite
almost
of
as if
making
the
them
pilot was
burst.
saying,
Yeah.
She
Thank
made it
you.
bigger.
Wild.
When we have greeted the clouds in the Albuquerque area and the ships coming in, drifting in from the southwest, we hail them and frequently have gotten unusual responses back. Everything from, who is that? Is that an Earth human? We were told Earth humans don't know telepathy. too. Oh, you must be Trudy's friend Sue and Otter. Oh, we've heard all about you. How are you? So nice of you to say something.
What a coincidence. These aliens in this alien ship knew exactly who Trudy and Sue and Otter was.
Dude. You know, if you believe this stuff, then it's a compelling story. But it's all if you believe it.
Do you believe?
I trust her. I don't think she's a liar.
Maybe not.
I don't think she's a liar at all. No. So yeah, I think there is something to the stuff.
It's very interesting.
I think there's something to what she talks about.
And then sometimes we get a, who is this?
What it
Who are
is, I don't really
Kind
know.
of terse response.
But I think there's something to
And
it.
we have to explain. Have the Ponte ever taken anything from us, moved things at our house? Not only do they move things, they haven't broken anything yet, but they've knocked things over, knocked things off the wall. We hear them regularly rummaging around in our cupboards in the kitchen as well
Could be
as
ghosts or
my art
rats.
studio. And they have
Yeah.
borrowed things from us. And they've also brought them back when we haven't even been anywhere close
Ghosts
to
or
home.
rats.
If they
That's a
borrow
good
things
Shanny
and bring them back at
assessment
home,
there.
they will
saying,
return
I
them,
like
usually
that.
not where they took them from, but frequently in an easy to find spot. You might find an earring in the middle of the kitchen floor that you've just mopped, or you might
Your earring could have
make the
fallen
bed
off.
and turn around and there's the missing set of car keys
Could have filled out of your husband's
that
pocket.
suddenly
They're
vanished the
smoking
week before.
choke.
If it's small, if it's unique, if it's unusual, if it's handmade, we see them borrow it and bring it back. We have had them bring things back to us when we have been hundreds of miles from home.
Holy
Don't know
shit,
why
that's
they
crazy.
did it then, except maybe to tell us that they're still keeping tabs on us, even if we're not at our house.
Dude, it's like they like put portals all over the place and they're like, beam me up, Scotty, I need my car keys. And it's like,
Wow.
yeah, why don't they let us go to Antarctica?
That's weird.
It's the only place in the world that all these countries have a treaty and they get along.
No, this is where, look, like flat earth people and stuff have something.
Yeah.
Okay. They say it's for our safety because normal people will just freeze to death. Okay. But the airspace is closed.
Yeah.
No.
There's something going on.
I don't know what, but
It's fishy,
it's
folks.
weird. Are we dealing with the Truman Show?
Does not
Shan.
pass the smell test.
Shan, is it the Truman Show?
Probably.
And there's a set of steps, and fucking Ed Harris is the director of the show.
Maybe.
Yeah,
You never know.
I think it's possible.
In July of this year, I was in the backyard on a Saturday morning explaining the cloud camouflage to a girlfriend of mine as well as a visitor from Colorado by the name of Garrett Duncan. Garrett is a Navajo healer and has
Cool.
had more than one visit by the Ponte. And so we were standing in the backyard and I was explaining to them about the cloud camouflage and hello the clouds and the blink blink and the your ship is showing. And Garrett calls up to the sky and he said, well, you guys could come show us that you're here right now. Hello, the clouds. Can you blink, blink?
Can you
Instead of
blink?
a blink,
Blink?
response.
Alright, clouds, can you
In the
blink?
sky.
Blink?
Maybe a quarter mile over our head.
Hey, forehead, can your forehead blink blink?
Oh my god. Are we being restreamed right now?
Probably.
Yeah.
My
Are
friend
we
Dan,
entertaining, folks?
Garrett, and I all watch as a small donut cloud suddenly forms right above us.
Holy shit.
Right about the size of one of the Pontees.
A donut cloud?
Skipper ships.
That's HARP.
And we watched this donut form in the sky precisely over our heads, real low, lower than all the other clouds. And we all start to laugh and chatter about it. The wind catches it, the donut kind of elongates to kind of a C shape, then a J shape.
Dude, you fucking donuts. It turns to a J shape? Bro.
Okay. Wait. I'm gonna go out right now and try it.
No, we gotta stick through this. We can do it.
What is she saying you do?
And we're
Can we
still
go through
chattering
the
about
method
it, looking
live
up at the
right
sky.
now? Just talk
And
it out.
whoever
Could you
the pilot
explain what she
was
explained what to do
did it again.
to us, Shan?
They repeated the perfect donut in the sky.
If you're seeing a cloud that's a donut shape, you ask them to blink.
A donut-shaped cloud.
Yeah.
I don't believe that's very common. Is it? A donut-shaped cloud? All right, well, I'll try it if I remember it and I see a donut-shaped cloud to blink.
Yeah, can you blink clouds? Hello cloud, blink
Hi,
blink.
cloud, blink.
Here's a video.
Schizophrenics. They
the exact
literally
same
follow
spot.
to you.
Just to prove that it was something that we couldn't write off as an anomaly. A lot of our friends are into
Yeah,
the paranormal and have done paranormal research for a
A
while.
massage therapist.
We met this
Sweet.
wonderful gentleman,
Daryl Stokes of Sedona, Arizona.
in late August of 2007.
They visit him regularly. He's like, hi, I see aliens. Don't ask me about the probing.
That's like a dating site pic. You know? Is that his Christian Mingle pic?
That's fucking Meek Mills after Diddy did his Diddying.
Man, probably.
The same freaking smile on Meek Mills. Like, yeah. My asshole really hurt.
But it's all in the end about.
Damn Diddy aliens.
It's all in the end, though, about the healing properties of the teal-jism from space.
That's true.
It's the
He's
gospel.
even wearing somewhat of a teal shirt.
Sorta.
Interesting.
That's a message.
It
He's
is.
for the healing of the planet with the space jism. This is good.
Oh.
He's like, folks, it lubricates.
Teen Darrell is a massage therapist by day, and he practices out of a facility in the Sedona, Arizona.
He's a massage therapist. He can release
However,
the space
his
jism.
day job
Proof.
is one thing. His hobby is paranormal
He can
photography, and
fulfill
he's
the great
fabulous.
cosmic fuck. You
Well,
get this.
We taught Darrell about the Pontine
Star
as soon
Trek's
as
in this.
he could. He started to practice his telepathy and invite them.
No doubt.
And so he began to get visits at his home in Sedona.
He looks touched.
What he did not
does.
expect was to get visits and have his clients at work.
All right. This is the face of a man that's been touched. Is it identified? We don't know for sure. Maybe would this look better or no?
No.
Okay, cool. That's the face of a man that has indeed, Teddy, been touched.
Spot the
I've been
Pontine.
touched.
And so several months after he had met
This
us,
is for entertainment.
had the Ponte visit him at
Don't
his
take
home.
what we say seriously.
He's working on a client on his
You don't mean
massage
it.
therapy table one day in
Comedy.
the office in Sedona.
Used to exist.
And his
We're
client
gonna bring
suddenly
Carlin back.
jerks. And he said, I'm sorry.
He jerks,
See?
dude.
This right here is the face.
I'm sorry. Did I hurt you? And she said, no. Oh my.
See?
That's some naughty stuff there.
Do you see the smile? Like, there's a smile like this for a reason on this dude. You get what I mean?
I jerked the space steers him.
Sorry, did it hurt you? She
Oh,
said,
my
no.
side hurts.
Darrell, I don't know how to tell you this. There's an extraterrestrial standing in the corner watching us. And Darrell didn't miss a beat. He said, oh yeah? What do they look like? And she said, they have a very large head.
Oh
Large,
my
dark,
God, Teddy.
almond shape.
A large, dark head, guys.
Bro! That's
something that Foodie Beauty loves.
It's the BBC. Yeah. BBC
yeah,
1,
yeah.
BBC 2, BBC Heaven.
Woo!
Shaped eyes, not much nose, a smile,
I can't.
long
Okay.
skinny arms and legs,
I'm
4 fingers,
sorry.
stands about 4.5
okay.
feet tall.
I
I don't know why they're here, but they're just watching you, and this one has a smile on his
Oh,
face. I don't get it.
Here.
As soon as he was done with his client, Darrell goes to his office, reaches on his bookshelf for a copy of our Inviting E.T. book, and shows the cover of it to his massage therapy client. And she suddenly shrieks, that's him! That's exactly who I saw, right down to the smile. That's the extraterrestrial I saw standing in the corner, watching you work on me.
Oh my God, imagine getting a massage and feeling all good, and then you see a fucking alien right in fucking front of you. I ain't relaxing after that. If I was getting a massage and saw an alien, I would not relax. You'd see me automatically tense up. Get off me. No, get the fuck off me. I'm just trying to massage you, man. Get the fuck off me, there's a goddamn alien! We gotta get the fuck out of here! Hell no!
And Darrell smiled and said, that's PETA. And then he opened up the back of the book and showed her some of the other photos. And she looked through them all, and she looked at the cover of the book, and she tapped the cover of the book, and she said, no. It was this one I saw. Darrell said, that's PETA.
It's fucking PETA. Fucking PETA. It's always been PETA. You think it's Freddy Krueger? No, it's fucking PETA.
See, there's like testimonies here. Like, this is more than just this is not nonsense stuff. I really don't think it is. I don't know what's going on, but I don't think this is all nonsense. I just don't believe it's nonsense. There's a story here.
Okay.
Folks that interview Otter and I are also not immune to
Shanny
getting a
fucking
visit.
gray up, Teddy.
We've been interviewed a couple of
If you
times
needed to.
by a family that has a podcast out of Dover, England, called Fascination Street. And this podcast was started by a father and a son. Jimmy is the father, and Mika is the 10-year-old son. And as soon as they started studying the Telepathy 101 primer and the Inviting E.T. book, well, it was Mika who began to get visits with Radar and PETA in his bedroom.
Nah, man, if I had my 10-year-old being visited by aliens, we would move.
Yeah.
We would move, and we would coat our walls with, like, aluminum foil or some shit like that. You ain't getting in now, aliens. I got the aluminum up. There's actually a movie with Tam Rami, and he basically plays, I think a schizophrenic actually in it, and he, like, puts aluminum foil all over his walls.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
That is a great movie.
I don't remember the name of it, but once I do, it's great movie.
That is a great movie.
Not just one either. And in fact, this past year, we were being interviewed live by them on air one Saturday
You were
afternoon.
being
It was evening
fucking
in England.
interviewed by aliens on live?
And Mika and Jimmy are in front of the camera asking us questions about the Telepathy 101 primer and the CE5 contact. When all of a sudden both of them stop, their heads whip over and they both stare to their right. And we heard Jimmy say something to the effect of, "Think we may have a visitor."
Oh shit.
And he slowly takes the laptop that has the camera they're using to broadcast
Show it!
and turns
Sue.
it to see another part of the room that's been off camera.
Show it.
And he turns it toward a picture window where the blinds are still swaying back and forth,
Ah, fuck that shit, run.
that have been moved by the Ponte who'd come to visit the Pearsons
Nah.
while we were on air with them.
Nah.
They're not the only ones.
Wookie.
Back in late August of
Well, there's a spooky action radio show host called Wookie.
All right.
Well, he don't look that hairy.
Wookie and Sifu. I like it. All right. He's got Mark vibes from Coral Island. Wookie.
He does have Mark vibes.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's like, hello.
Hello.
I want to get a hold of the party. And, I want to talk to, Tealcom.
Welcome to the Spooky Action Radio Show, and we have Sue Chalkweed talk. I'm sorry, I can't do my own comedy because I make my own self laugh too hard. Welcome to the Spooky Action Radio Show, where we have Sue Chalkweed telling us of the healing properties of the Tealcom healing planet Earth from all evil, despair, and hatred. This is the gospel of aliengism healing the planet of evil. Today on the Spooky Action Radio Show, Sue Chalkweed. The guy had too many cups of coffee,
Yeah.
and he thought he was speaking slow, but
And
it
he
came
wasn't.
out faster. So then he took a piss, and then he got back to Sue. Let's hear it. That's the backstory from Wookie. You do that pretty well.
and 18. Our last and this interview happened to be by a pair of co-hosts from the Bay
Dude, we got a
FM radio
Sasquatch up in the
station
house, folks.
in Brisbane, Australia. And the co-hosts were a believer experiencer by the name of Wookie and a skeptic by the name of Sifu, and the two together put together a really good paranormal podcast, broadcast kind of show that they called Spooky Action Radio.
Hola, Rifa.
We expected to tape with them for a couple of hours, and the taping of the program ended up to be more like 3.5 to 4, so they needed to edit it down to fit into their 2-hour format. While we were being interviewed, Wookie is asking us all of these questions about the worldwide CE5 contact, and Sifu is leaning back with his arms crossed, not sure if he's buying all this. And Sifu flippantly says during the interview, "Yeah, the Ponte can come visit me, that'd be alright, eh?" Guys, 10 days later, Wookie is walking up to Sifu's house. They're gonna...
The lip product I used on my lips today
Ooh.
is from Jeffrey Stars.
Let's get a cam shot for a second.
conspiracy
Shanny.
palette called Trisha.
Let's do a cam shot for a second for the folks. Go, you're on cam. Show the beautiful. Look at the perfection of the face here. Look at the perfection of face. See this. Folks ask me, Rev, why are you with Shanny? And I'm like, well, I love her, number one, but look. I mean, come on. Like the real folks. With shout out to Lissy DeLarge. Shout out. Like her, when I was talking to her and she was giving me comfort and nothing weird was happening, she said, Shanny's fucking hot, dude. I'm like, yeah.
Yas.
See? I think it's very important for us to understand that the vital information here,
The chokeweed.
yes, this is very important shit for the planet. Okay? It really is. We need to understand that more people need to partake of chokeweed and understand the same things that Sue is trying to make us understand. And that peace is good. And weed is good. And the Ponti want peace with space jism to heal the planet. And why wouldn't we not want this future?
Space Jism?
Right. Why do we want a future of bombs falling from the sky
Or Space
or
Jism?
healing wonderful space cum?
I'll take the space cum.
I want space cum.
Yeah, I want space cum.
I would rather it be
Hashtag space cum.
I would rather it be, the raining vaginal outpourings of the goddess. I don't want jism. I'd rather that one. But you are okay with the space jism because you enjoy it. You've kind of been a jism connoisseur. That's a joke. That's not serious. But you sucked it like you really liked it last night.
All right.
Here we go.
Finish the editing of the show on Sifu's computer. He's got the audio equipment there at his home. And then they're going to broadcast it. And so Wookie has arrived to help him finish that editing process. But as Wookie's walking up to the door of the house, Sifu's house,
Oh, Jesus.
Just for folks' reference, that was kind of like the clerk scene.
he hears Sifu and his spouse. Sounded like having an argument. And he knocks on the door and Sifu comes and Wookie says, should I go? I hear you're having a bit of a hard time here. And Seafood said, no, come on in. My wife got a visit. And Wookie said, what? My wife got a visit, we think, by the Ponti last night. Oh, you have to tell me that story, Wookie said. Apparently, Sifu's spouse, who also was a skeptic, woke up to an extraterrestrial standing next to her bed that had all the descriptions of our Ponti friends: large dark head, gray skin tone, large dark eyes, skinny limbs, 4 fingers. Somehow in
Lauren
her
Bogart.
interaction, whether
4
she got
fingers?
scared or something else had
Sure.
happened, I don't know.
All right.
She shot
But there was
them
a
off.
tussle, and she ended up
Okay.
with
Too many hand jobs.
a scrap of the clothing that the Ponti was wearing, and it had remained under her fingernails, and she had that scrap and showed it to both Wookie and
That's proof a scrap of cloth. That is proof of aliens.
that's
That's
it.
like broken sticks.
See? And people are going, well, this is ridiculous. But don't you understand that there was a piece of fabric that there was blood on it? This is proof of home invasion of something. Stop denying it.
Mm-hmm.
If you see a broken stick in the woods, you know Sasquatch fucking exists. It's just, this is how this works. This is cryptidology. Alright, this is not bullshit.
Jeez.
There's no crying in baseball.
That's right. Fabric
Wookie.
alone is not evidence. I try to say that about the... Never mind.
I love you.
And she described her visitor. Sifu is
He knows
kinda
exactly what I was
overwhelmed,
about
still
to
trying
say.
to digest all this
She did
and trying to
ghosts.
understand if this is really, really
It
real.
was really paranormal.
Wookie, on the other hand,
Sorry.
gets smart. He looks at his watch, does a quick calculation, and figures out it's morning in Australia, but it's still evening in New
Aliens fit
Mexico.
in the paranormal.
And he said,
See?
That's right.
Aliens fit into the paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah, we with ghosts. We'll do that.
Ghosts will come.
We'll be doing that.
We will be doing ghosts.
We have to choose the perfect candidate to take their materials.
Yes.
The perfect candidate.
Casper.
He's great.
That's proof of ghosts.
I think-
Casper.
His channel? Do you think he's got good stuff on there?
No, I mean the cartoon Casper is proof
Oh,
of
okay,
ghosts.
fine. That's great.
Or that stupid movie that they made. I hated that movie. Casper the Ghost, the movie.
Oh, it's horrible. Christina Ricci was in it or whatever.
Yeah, it was horrible. I hated that movie. Remember Chris? He's like, oh, I love it.
Did he?
Ugh. My God, that's the worst movie ever. It's like The Princess Diaries. God, that movie was shit.
That's real bad. Yeah.
I walked out of the movie theater on that one. Let me tell
I can
you.
find out if this really is a
So there
Ponti.
was. Like, could you pause it?
Okay.
So there was big drama between the host, the Wookiee, and his guy, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, "That's it. I quit the show."
Mm-hmm.
Sufi.
Mm-hmm.
Sifu. Sifu's like, "I'm quitting the fucking show." What, man?
What a dick. He's like, you don't seen aliens, you piece of shit. You're lying. You're a liar.
Is that the deal? He thought they were lying.
That's right, Watermelon. She's got the answers.
She just knows.
Watermelon, do you know your other name in Spanish is Sandia? You did? Oh my goodness.
I think she knew. Yeah, she did.
She knew.
What a girl.
She's a smart girl.
She's a good girl.
And validate this and verify it if you want, right here, right now. And so he texts me from Australia.
Right.
And it's close to 11 o'clock at night, and I get a text
Seafood
message from
quit.
Australia from Wookie. It says, Sue, if you got a minute, I got a question for you. If Sifu's family got a visit, who would it likely be? Where would they be coming from? And what would they be wearing? And that was it. That was all he told me. And I went, gee, I don't know. Let me ask the mountain.
Oh.
And so I contacted the Ponti. The Sandia station. Drudy happened to be on the desk.
Have the mountain.
And so I said, hey, Drudy, Wookie's got a question. If Sifu got a visit, who would it likely be, where would they be from, and what would they be wearing? And Drudy answered me immediately, and she said, well, it wouldn't be us. That is a little far and out of our jurisdiction. It would likely be one of the staff members from the Tasman sea base.
There's a Tasmanian sea base.
Okay.
It's an underwater facility between dude.
Now, Sue's here to tell us about the aquatic underwater facility that helps guide the space jism to the planet here on the Spooky Action Radio Show. We'll be right back. By the way, this is Wookie, because Sifu is a fuck and he quit the fucking show.
Which is an aquatic underwater facility between Australia and New Zealand. She said standard issue uniform at the Tasman sea base looks for all the world like a black wetsuit, Only it's not made of rubbery material. It's made of a...
So basically, these aliens are dressed as the Gimp in Pulp Fiction.
I guess. I don't know, that's bad vibes.
Do they have red balls in their mouth too? These aliens with red balls in their mouth, looking like the Gimp.
This is bad vibes.
This is when you need a baseball bat or a samurai sword.
Yeah. I would agree.
Down, Gimpians! Here on Spooky Action Radio, I'm your host, Wookie. And we're gonna talk about the Gimp aliens who go around sexually assaulting people with their anal probes.
Oh my God.
Here in the Spooky Action Radio Show. Here at 8 p.m.
And me, Sifu, I quit because this is dog shit. I go back to Chinese food restaurant. This stupid shit.
matte, stretchy kind of material. It is form-fitting to the body, long sleeve all the way down to the wrists,
Gimp wear.
all the way down
Yeah.
to the ankles. You may or may not be able to see the closure in front that looks for all the world like a long zipper.
Idiot.
That's Gimp wear, a long zipper. That's Gimp wear, dude.
He's that Veronica BDSM alien. That's it. See, that's where the BDSM came from.
We're gonna
folks.
talk about aliens and their BDSM habits. We're on Spooky Action Radio Show. I'm Wookie.
This is something that should be on GTA 6 radio. This stuff.
This is so funny.
This is Fernando. And now I am here to tell you, the beautiful people of Liberty City and Vice City, about the wonderful sex habits of fucking aliens. They actually love BDSM, and their nipples tweaked, and their anuses caressed. This is the stuff for GTA 6.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. You like the stream, bro?
Thank you, guys. Thank you for the love.
You want to drop anything in our till, the addresses are down here. We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's entertainment.
That
You know?
can be a hint of white or completely black. But standard use uniform coming from the Tasman Sea Base would be what looks
Black
like
wetsuit.
a black
Gimp.
wetsuit.
That's it.
So I take all this information from Judy and I get a hold of Wookie and type it back to him on text message. And a minute later, he gets it and shows it to Sifu and Sifu's wife. And Sifu's wife confirms that is exactly what her visitor was wearing.
Dude, Sifu's wife was about to be SA'd by a frickin' alien
Yeah.
in a Gimp costume.
Yeah. And there's no shaming on the status of if you're into anal play.
Jesus, Jason.
We don't need to go there.
Can you be a little less...
It's I thought we were doing
I
entertainment.
know, but be a little PG. Innuendo.
Wookie.
Black Dragons.
I want to listen to this guy's show.
Black Johnsons.
I want to see what this guy sounds like, his voice.
I'm Wookie at Spooky Action Radio.
We got to look that up.
Okay.
Definitely. We're going to give a shout out right now to Spooky Action Radio Show.
Let's see if we're dead on. I want everyone to go and say Shanny and Rev brought us here. That'd be great.
That'd be
At
cool.
Spooky Action Radio Show. I don't see it.
Is that the right word I used?
Spooky Action Radio Show. I think that's it.
Is that right?
Spooky Action Radio Show.
Yeah, it is. Well, he ain't on YouTube.
No.
Oh!
Wait. Coffee with Ghostbusters. This is Spooky Action Radio
Yeah, it is.
Show.
There he is. That's them. This is Voice Lake.
Probably. Could you imagine being like working down at the local travel land or something like that, and the ghost comes in to book a convention?
Yeah, I feel sorry for the
It sounds like a joke.
the travel agent.
Takes in line of a joke.
Okay, I was just
Maybe we can
curious.
work on that. I don't know.
We're pretty.
We don't even know if that's Wookiee. It don't matter.
So listeners, next time you go
It
to
don't
go to
matter.
a dark
We're actually
web,
pretty dead on.
so 9
Maybe.
inches.
Okay, fair
Very
enough.
sensitive.
Let's
Hard
stop
to-
that.
Okay.
That's their content.
Back to Sandia.
Yeah.
Everyone, subscribe to Spooky Action Radio Show. I guess it's on Reality Brief, but you know.
Okay.
Whatever.
Go to the video.
Thank you, Teddy Bear.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, everyone involved in this. It's great.
Yeah, it's fun, man. This is good. We always want to do this, you know.
Amen.
We did. Just took time.
That's Spooky Action Radio Show. Sorry. That's a great name.
It is.
It's
That
not
is a
too
great
long
name for
after
a show.
that, next day or so, that Seafood decides to quit the show.
A fucking asshole.
Wookiee, however, does
Pop-Tarts.
not give up.
This is where it gets
Wookiee.
serious.
Starts to invite the Ponti more often, and in fact opens up his
Did aliens invent Pop-Tarts? Is that what that picture means?
This is very serious. We're
Okay, we gotta contemplate the Pop-Tart situation.
We need to. This is proof to me that we have a situation of extraterrestrials that enjoy our foods. So, what's the consequences of that? Well, we could offer them Pop-Tarts and they won't kill us. Because they're like, holy fuck, this is a Pop-Tart. And that one alien, what's his name?
He's like, Pop-Tarts.
He's sniffing his fingers.
Pop-Tarts, my favorite.
Yeah, his finger was in the box. And he's like, this is the deal.
This is everything.
It's sugar.
This is what we eat on our spaceships.
You see his eyes. He's like going to be going to food coma status with the Pop-Tarts.
Oh my god, it's Chantel during a food coma.
Yeah, almost.
That's her with Pop-Tarts, actually. You know?
I've never seen her eat a Pop-Tart.
All you need to do is put the hijab on the alien.
Stop.
And it's... What?
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still forehead has a bigger forehead. Let's continue.
Yeah.
home to trainees who need to find a place to visit Earth humans for the first time ever because they're nervous. So Wookiee said that the new trainees
The
could come
secret,
visit his
Daddy.
home. Well, inviting new trainees comes with inviting mistakes. And so these guys aren't perfect and they goof things up on a regular basis. The first thing that happened at Wookiee's home, and Wookiee, by the way, is an extremely credible witness. For his day job, the man works for law enforcement and investigates people who have experience with crime scenes.
Wookiee is a police officer. We now heard that. I am Wookiee. I'm Officer Wookiee. I wouldn't fuck with Officer Wookiee, man.
Nah, Bear Man.
Nah, man.
Crush your spine.
He'll pull your arms off.
Yeah. Chewie was a force. You know. Han wouldn't mess with that. You know, if Chewie got out of hand,
That's it. It's the Ponti giving Sue a picture of Forges IE pictures or AI picture. You got it, Teddy.
I really want to know though, why does she do that? That every picture she puts up can't be just herself?
Because she's insecure.
Oh, all right.
And re-interviews them to gather more information for the law enforcement agencies. So, yeah, law enforcement interviewer, that's our Wookiee. Wookiee goes to work one evening and his wife is left home with 2 kids. She puts the cat out, that's the outdoor cat, locks the back door, and goes to bed. About 2:30 in the morning, there's a commotion in the kitchen. She hears a ruckus and something. Sounds like it breaks. She wakes up a little more and realizes that the outdoor cat is now indoors on her bed and snuggling with her.
Well, maybe the cat broke into the house. They do that shit.
I'm pretty sure that this is proof that we could have peace with these beings if we just give them Ritz.
E.T. did love Reese's Pieces.
We give them some Reese's Pieces and Ritz crackers and Pop-Tarts.
We gotta leave a bread trail of Reese's Pieces and Pop-Tarts for the aliens.
Yes. And we'll have peace. It's fine. You know what I mean? They just need some food. If it's sugar they seek, sugar they shall find.
They also like milk and pizza, resident alien reference. Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Watermelon.
Row. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
These are good girls. Yeah.
And at first she wonders if Wookie has come home early. She gets up, not knowing if she's got an intruder, an animal in the house, or just a spouse that has come home. And she goes to the kitchen to find a broken bottle of essentially their version of ketchup. 6 feet from where it normally is in the cupboard. Now in the middle of the kitchen floor, busted. The back door is unlocked. The outdoor cat is left in. And
must be it,
other
Teddy.
than that, there's no real sign of an intruder. So that first time it's kind of an anomaly. But after that, it was probably a month and a half later, Wookie and his spouse are sitting in the living room one night about 10:30 watching television. And they have a walk-in closet or pantry where they keep their dry goods and canned goods. And from inside that closet,
Holy shit, this alien pulled an ET.
they hear a commotion. Like a box of food drops on the ground. And then they hear a slight thump, and then a thud. And then the door of the walk-in pantry bumps open
Fuck that.
right in front of the 2 of them. They're sitting 20 feet from it. Both of them are on their feet in a moment. And Wookie goes to investigate, turns the light on, finds a box of Pop-Tarts that he bought in America. Open on the floor of the pantry. One of the foil packages has been pulled out, but it hasn't been opened yet.
It tried to steal the Pop-Tarts.
Sniffing it.
Wookie's wife comes in behind
He's like,
him.
God, this is poison. What the hell are they eating?
Yeah.
Jesus, they're trying to kill everyone.
Maybe, man. It's like, I'm hungry, but I ain't eating that. The bear with the McDonald's. No, I ain't eating that.
Nah?
No.
Would you eat a Pop-Tart an alien touched? What if they have some foreign disease or something?
I think I'd rather go find another Pop-Tart.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You wouldn't eat an alien, a Pop-Tart an alien touched?
Just in case. You know, they might have some virus that would just eviscerate you in a day.
Yeah, you just become like a bird or something.
Or just a shriveled husk. You just die.
Maybe you get that weird freaking like shroom disease, that fungus disease that the freaking ants get, and you get like a freaking like red mushroom with white dots all over your head or something.
There you go. You never know.
And the mushroom controls you.
Yeah. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I wouldn't touch that Pop-Tart.
Fuck that Pop-Tart. Burn it.
Nim looks at it and goes, I think you need to have a talk with your friends. Wookie looks at the Pop-Tarts and realizes that maybe the ketchup bottle and the Pop-Tarts incidents are linked, takes the Pop-Tart out of its foil package, puts it into a Ziploc bag, and puts a note in it. And the note reads something to the effect of, you're very, very welcome to the Pop-Tarts. Sorry you had a problem. Hope everybody's okay. And he seals the note inside the bag of Pop-Tarts and goes and hangs it in a tree in the backyard.
Oh my god. Now the logical, like, okay, like,
Like, that's just something that, like, drug dealers do and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
with the shoes
yeah.
on the wires.
But like a logic guy would come in, like Richard Dawkins, and he would go, now what exactly is the purpose of this? It's so fantastical, but what would the purpose be?
Okay, before we know what the story is, I have a prediction.
What?
A bear climbs up the tree, steals the Pop-Tarts, eats the Pop-Tarts, leaves, and he thinks the aliens took it.
Man, that's a good probability.
It could be even a raccoon.
It could, yeah.
Raccoons have, like, little...
They're smart.
Yeah, they can open shit up.
They're real smart.
You ever had a raccoon go through your garbage?
Oh, you remember that?
Oh my god, and it screamed at you?
Yeah, I was done. There was no way I was going to fight him. Because he was ready to fight me. And I didn't want to fucking smack him with nothing, you know?
I didn't want to fight the raccoon.
No, I didn't. Because they're tough, man. I'm going to get you a drink, you know? They're tough.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Do you need a bathroom break or anything?
No,
All right.
I'm good.
You're a trooper. You can do a great show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Banana and toffee. Oh.
Oh, my God. She's talking about pies.
Oh, you sexy bitch.
Janet's talking about pies.
Janet's a sexy bitch.
That was the name of my grandma.
Your grandma's sexy.
I loved her.
Do you think your grandparents had good sex?
Jesus, what? Why are you even, like...
To make you cringe.
Well, you did.
Wins.
Jeez. You really are the wife, you know? That's a bizarre thing to ask me. I wasn't... They were... My grandparents were sleeping in separate beds before I was born.
Oh.
That's true.
Well. Was your grandpa a snorer? That would get me to want to...
No, he had... No. My grandfather had horrible nightmares from World War II.
Oh, he'd punch your grandmother or something like that.
Kicks and stuff, yeah, because he had dreams of drowning. Because he saw a destroyer sunk 2 ships from him.
Shit.
Yeah. He had serious...
See, this is why we don't do war. War
Let's
is
not
very
do that.
damaging to
Yeah.
people's minds.
I agree.
Don't inflate my ego. Sexy bitch.
Who's inflating whose egos?
I'm inflating Janet's ego.
Oh, good. Okay. Do that. That's healthy.
Hi, Krista.
What's up, Krista? No, that's what we're here for, folks. See, the reactionaries want to be mean and hateful. This is the place to come for just fucking fun and love.
You know your grandma was getting that good if she kept the plastic on the furniture. Did she keep plastic on the furniture?
No.
Okay. Back to the aliens.
All right, fine.
This is 11 o'clock at night. The next morning, he can't wait to get up to see if the Pop-Tarts are gone. So at first light, he heads straight out to the backyard.
It's a fucking bear,
In
dude.
fact, there are
Raccoon.
no Pop-Tarts in the bag.
Raccoon.
The Ziploc bag is there. The note is still inside the bag. No Pop-Tarts. But the Ziploc bag has been resealed with the note inside.
Raccoons can do that shit.
There's not chew marks on the bag. There's no holes in the bag. The only way somebody could have gotten the Pop-Tarts was to unzip the baggie.
Little did Wookie know, his wife went out when he fell asleep, took the Pop-Tarts out of the bag, said stupid motherfucker, and threw them away because she knew about the ant-eating fungus zombie fucking thing the aliens have.
Okay.
True story.
It's true. Yum.
Oh, I love me some frickin' jalapenos.
I've been forced to fast, basically. I just want a falafel.
Oh,
I want a falafel. I just want bigger meal.
falafel with a Greek salad.
Because I've been eating nothing but tortillas and little things.
I know.
You too.
I know.
We've both been doing this.
Take them and re-zip it up.
I love you, folks.
Doesn't sound like the work of a wallaby to me. On May
Holy
11th
shit,
of
Raleigh,
this
North
year,
Carolina.
one of our
A
telepathy
message
101
from the
students,
Pontee.
Leslie, was sitting in her living room in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, studying both the Inviting ET book and the Telepathy 101 primer with her son, Ben. And as they're studying and talking about the Inviting ET book, not near their laptops.
Oh my god.
Her son Ben.
Bibi Netanyahu's in the room again.
Bibi. Bibi. I know you like stealing falafels and all, but can you send some falafels here?
Oh, my brother. You genocider. I want a falafel.
Yeah. Bring your stolen falafels that you stole from the Palestinians here. I want some good Palestinian stolen waffles or falafels. Now.
BB, I demand at least one falafel for what I've gone through for Zionism. The mental anguish.
We deserve a falafel.
I need one falafel for me and one falafel for Shanny. Baruch Hashem.
There you go.
Or computers, or notepads, or phones, not near anything electronic, they suddenly hear their printer in the next room start itself up and print out a single sheet of paper. Like most logical folks, Leslie figures they've been hacked. Somebody randomly driving by has activated the printer in some fashion. So they shrug it off and while it's a curiosity, aren't terribly upset by it, until they go into the next room and find out what was printed out. And this is exactly what Leslie found on her printer.
Exactly this.
Have
It was a note
joy.
that said, "We will leave you with our phrase of parting goodbyes. Wear your day with ease."
Oh, could you pause it for 1 second?
Yes.
That's Jesus saying that my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
Oh! That's cool.
Wear your day with ease.
Dude.
I like it. That's their parting phrase.
Hashtag falafel for Rev and Shanny. Yeah.
I demand it because I took up for Zionism and Mr. Netanyahu. It's just anathema what's happened, sir.
No matzah with peanut butter. Don't be cheap, BB.
BB, come on, man. Like I get it that you.
We've given you $300 billion, BBs, as Americans, and you can't give us a crummy 2 fucking falafels?
I understand that you have to cut back costs and stuff because there's operations and stuff.
I'm sorry, you have to bomb 2 less people.
Yeah, that's true. See, just 2 falafels, BB, and Israeli good falafels. All right.
Isn't 2 Americans worth 2 falafels? BB.
It's true.
Back to
That's just not too much to ask, Mr. Netanyahu. When I took up for Zionism for you, all right, and I was 2 calls away from you. You know, I just need that. One falafel, sir.
2 falafels.
Yes,
one
2.
for me and
yes, double that because I need one for
maybe with a little extra tzatziki. I like that shit.
Yes, for you know she's great. So please. Alms for the poor, BB. Like it's good for you to do.
Falafels.
You need good karma right now with the shit you've done.
Yeah, falafels.
Falafels.
Falafels, BB. Falafels.
Side
Hashtag falafel BB.
And I want some tahini. And I want some tabbouleh.
I don't denounce God's people. I denounce Zionism.
Yes. Because it's not a God. We love the Hebrews. BB, isn't your family from Poland? Do you have any ancestral lineage to Judea, Samaria, BB?
You're Polish, BB.
If there's proof of that, then I call myself a liar and you're a good dude then, maybe. But no, you've genocided children. Trump was wonderful today. He will help world peace.
Yeah, by killing people. Anyway, back to Sue.
That was great.
Whoa!
Wow, this is great.
Plus 10 days.
Sue got
So
something.
less than 45 days ago, guys. October 8th, 2019. This is in St. Louis, Missouri. One of the Twitter followers
You are Hebrew.
goes by the Twitter handle I am one. And
Baruch
if you spell
Hashem.
I am one backwards, you get Enomai. And so Enomai gets a telepathic prompt by the Ponti,
Falafel.
and they say, "We're here.
Hashtag free
Go outside, take the
Palestine.
camera.
Yeah.
You can catch us on film." And he does, and he gets 9 minutes of recorded aerial footage
She got
of the
something.
Pontis
Man.
slowly working their way
She did.
around his apartment complex. At the very, very end of the 9
You do
minutes,
see weird lights in
you can
Colorado,
hear
I'll say that.
Enomai call up to the Ponti pilot aloft and ask for a blink blink.
Ask for a
And
blink
here's
blink.
what he got back. See this little tiny white
gonna
light in the
do
center of
that.
the screen? You watch
Yeah.
that.
Blink, blink. Oh, she
Bye, Ponte.
doesn't blink.
God bless us all. Blink, blink, please. Little blink, blink.
Oh my God, I'm blinking!
real, dude.
Thank you.
Dude, that's so fucking cool!
No, that's real.
Dude, it blinked!
Come on. That's science. They're filming it. They go, okay, there's one. Okay, blink, blink. And it did it immediately. That's
Dude.
science.
Blink, blink.
Blink, blink.
That's right.
I'm going to do it if I see something that I think's alien or like something. That's wild. Dude, I love it.
I can't wait to
Thank
meet
you.
you
They
all
thanked him.
in the flesh. Oh, my phone.
And then his phone died.
And then his phone died?
Dude.
On July 9th of this past year, we had a discussion with the Ponti of our need for more proof that was real clear, audio and video footage. And in order to make sure that we were dealing with the Ponti and not just a ghost or a Star Nation or something else,
Wrote his phone on the charger.
Yes, sir.
we came up, radar and
You
I,
want it
together
rewound?
with
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
to go. Somebody randomly driving by.
Wait.
Handle
There we go.
I am one. And if you spell I am one backwards, you get Enomai. And so Enomai gets a telepathic prompt by the Ponti. And they say, "We're here. Go outside, take your camera. You can catch us on film." And he does. And he gets 9 minutes of recorded aerial footage of the Pontis slowly working their way around his apartment complex. At the very, very end of the 9 minutes, you can hear Enomai call up to the Ponte pilot aloft
I'm gonna try that
and
shit.
ask for a blink blink. And here's what he got back. See this
Here it
little
is,
tiny white light in the center of the screen? You watch that.
Right here.
This is science.
Bye, Ponte. God bless us all. Blink, blink, please. A little blink, blink. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I can't wait to meet you all in the flesh. Oh, my phone.
And then his
And he
phone.
added, God bless us all.
And his phone died. That's interesting. They blinked and his phone died.
On
Like you
July
recorded
9th
us,
of this
punk.
past year,
God bless us all.
Yeah.
we had a
Interesting.
discussion with the Ponte of our need for more proof that was real clear, audio and video footage. And in order to make sure that we were dealing with the Ponte and not just a ghost or a Star Nation or something else, we came up, Radar and I, together with a phrase that they should say.
Oh.
And Radar is a very casual sort of guy, and together we came up with a password phrase
Howdy.
so that people who record things in the middle of the night and don't see their visitors can tell it's the Ponte. And the password phrase was very simple. It was, "What's up?" Or as Radar would put it, "What's up, dude?"
Dude. Okay, wait. Go back. No!
Oh, you got out of the video. That's all right. Don't freak. Let's go to history. It's all good. Why did they do that to it?
We were like, right.
The
Oh, well, you
Ponte.
got it like right
And the
away.
password
Good job.
phrase was very simple.
Damn,
It
you're
was,
good.
"What's up?"
What's up?
What I
dude?
was gonna do, we all have to do it. We're 90s babies. What's up?
Oh my god.
You cringed.
Yeah, it's
Is it because all your friends did it?
all the time, yeah. After a week, I was like, fine, it's funny.
Scary Movie was the best back in the day.
But they did like a flash video of it was like kids with Down syndrome doing it, the "What's Up" thing, and that was the big one on my school. It's horrible, you know.
But they were having fun doing it.
But it was a cartoon, even it wasn't.
Oh, it was a cartoon. It wasn't real people
It
doing
wasn't
it.
real people.
Oh, that's kind of mean.
It is very mean. Yeah, but that was the one in my school that everybody was doing.
So you just say, "What's up, dude? What's up? What's up, alien dudes?
What's up? They respond to "What's up."
What's up?
Holy shit.
What's up?"
Okay.
Maybe they were late to Ghostface.
Huh?
Ghostface. That's where the "What's up" comes from. It comes from Scary Movie. The killer's
Oh.
Ghostface.
Maybe.
Parody.
Okay. Whatever.
They like the movie. It's a good movie.
Or as Radar would put it, "What's up, dude?" So we took that password phrase idea of the Ponte are going to provide or say that they will help provide audio to us, and here's the phrase they will use so you know it's them. We passed that message around to all the repeat contactees of the Sandia Mountain Ponte
Oh, that's a
between
block.
11 a.m.
Thank
and
you,
12
Teddy.
a.m.
And
on
Freddie.
July 9th. Dear
don't
guys,
even
the
know.
Ponte are
No,
going to
you
use the
don't.
password phrase "was up." Set up your recording equipment. Keep
Good
your video
mods.
equipment handy. If you capture it, let us know. Well, repeat contactee Jason Gerhardt in Florida, our fellow that's been able to capture all the videos over his home and work, got smart. And
Jason decided he'd
write them a
write.
note.
Yeah, that sounds accurate that Jason would decide to write.
I was in my Bible today.
Dude, you always write. You're always writing something down.
Well, from time to time. But today I wrote in my Bible that I'm no longer an American as of July 24th of 2024. I'm not an American anymore.
He refuses to identify as an American, folks.
That's correct. After that display with BB.
Yeah, we do not entertain foreign governments like that.
I want my falafel.
I want my falafel.
I'm sitting here in New York City waiting to get arrested. I want my falafel.
You sound just like him.
Very good.
I know, right?
And put it on his microphone. And this is what the note said. The microphone is recording. Please feel free to speak into it. You can say anything you'd like. We do have one request. If you wish to fulfill it, please say, "What's up, bro?" or "What's up?" Have fun.
What's up? Have fun. All right.
11 hours later, Jason Gerhardt captures the first audio recording of What's Up.
How does it
You'll
sound?
have to listen very close. And if you wish to, you can go to the evidence section of Official First Contact and play this over and over for yourself. But here's the first audio capture of What's Up. Listen closely. What's up? On July 13th,
Sounds like a
4 days
frog.
later,
Oh my God, unclean spirits like frogs.
Dude, it sounded like a frog.
It did. It did.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That makes you wonder.
Mm-hmm.
the note was still up and Jason got a second audio capture, this time in a different voice. Listen closely. What's up? That one was more whispered. On
Whoa.
August
Sounded
2nd,
like a person.
Yeah, it did.
Sounded like
repeat
Sue.
contact
It did sound like Sue.
Come on now.
up in the Michigan, Detroit area was contacted by Commander Tilcom.
Tealcom!
And Commander
It's
Tilcom
Commander Tealcom!
gave Jeff this audio
Space
capture
Jizz.
that says,
Yes.
"I was here now."
Baby, you gotta
was here
send.
now.
You know she can't
So
eat a
what's up?
digital matzah.
What's up? I was here now. You can listen to all of these audio captures yourself.
I mean, thanks, but
over and over. Go to the
Real
evidence
food.
page of officialfirstcontact.com and scroll down. If the Ponte visit you, are you going to remember
Enjoy my
it? This is one of the
non-allegiance
most
to you, BB.
frustrating things of all the Ponte contact among
I
our
will not be
listeners'
sold over
experiences.
matzah.
I know I got visited last night, but I don't remember
a
it all.
falafel
Is we heard over and over and over.
sent to the door.
How do I get my memories back? My memories are gone. Well, your memories aren't gone. You've had some missing time, but your memories aren't gone. They're still in your head, guys.
Fuck.
However, what's happened, and we'll call it what it really is, you've had missing time, which means you've had a
I
period
mean,
of time
all right, BB,
when
I'll check
Ponte
it.
or another
My
telepathic
phone's
star
off.
nation took control of your brain.
Let's see how small this is. Be right back.
That's funny. It's
I know,
probably
right?
not true, dude.
Oh,
Holy God.
thanks.
As a
done.
father who works full time,
Okay.
I want to give you an
All
example.
right. I'm done.
You're done.
That's the best thing that's ever happened to me on the internet, right there. I think we have to show them that.
No.
That's insane.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, BB.
Seriously, thank you. Yeah.
May Jesus bless your soul.
Yes. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu, Marina Haaretz. Thank you very much, BB.
Thank you, BB.
That's the best thing that's ever happened.
That's
to me
great.
on the internet. And it made me laugh about this whole thing, so thank you.
Thank you for that. That was great.
It really was.
In your head. However, what's happened, and we'll call it what it really is, you've had missing time, which means you've had a period of time where the Ponte or another telepathic star nation took control of your brain and spoke with you and suggested things to you.
Suggested things?
Now, when the Ponte do this, essentially what they do is telepathically they contact you and they put you and your brain chemistry and physiology into a slower alpha theta brainwave state, which is much more akin to a hypnotic state or a sleepwalking
Dude,
state.
they got those fucking Russian space lasers things that, like, induce thoughts into your mind, man.
Wow.
That's crazy, bro. One more time, more falafel?
You're awesome.
Thank you, BB.
No, for real, that's ridiculous. Like, falafel, too. We're getting falafels, too.
Thank you so much.
We're absolutely getting falafels, too. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, for real. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yes, thank you so much.
That's the star of the stream.
Thank you,
Like,
BB.
BB, you're the star of the stream.
Thank you, BB.
I can cover my heart to a Masonic guy. I'll cover my heart, you know.
Thank you for showing mercy, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Type state.
Humbling.
They call that process of putting you into that receptive state, they call it being suggested.
Suggested?
And how do you get your memories back? Well, your memories, whenever you're in a light sleep.
Oh, is that why, Teddy? Teddy says they slow us down because in their reality, time moves so fast. Whoa.
All right. Yeah. Very possible.
Wow.
Perception of time being different. Totally possible.
Yeah, it could be.
Definitely.
They obviously think faster than us. Could it be technology that makes them think faster? Or could it be their actual minds that
Their
make
minds
them
are faster. Why not?
think? Is it because they're more evolved?
I don't know about
Of a
evolution
species?
at all.
Or are they tinkering with their own DNA?
Self-enhancement.
Yeah, and they take like little parts of every species they find and like puts it within themselves or something.
For improvements, to upgrade.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's possible.
That's very possible. Gene cartridges. Upgrades.
Yeah, I'm thinking gene manipulation.
Gene stuff.
Yeah. You think so too?
Michael Tessarian's work, the great book that I read quite a bit of,
Yeah.
and I had it, and oh man, I had his signed notes. I got off eBay for like $10. That was such a find. My God, I had cool shit. Anyway, he says that the entire agenda is gene manipulation, messing with the genome of humanity.
Interesting.
The Lucifer gene stuff.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't even measure time at all. They just exist. That's true, Veronica. Dude. Imagine how that would be like.
You're messing with genomes and shit.
Dude.
Fundamentals.
Ah, son of a biscuit. Why does this keep happening to me?
I'm always shopping the
you
real
have to
real.
back- Oh, shut it.
Hey.
You have to go through it.
I'll
Go BRB. Yeah,
I'll do it like this.
Yep, copy.
Shit, I did mute the mic.
It's okay.
Back to Sue.
All right.
type state. They call that process of putting you into that receptive state, they call it being suggested.
It's programming.
How do you get your memories back? Well, your memories, whenever you're in a light sleep state of any kind or a hypnotic state, are stored differently than waking state of consciousness. When you're awake, your memories are stored in an easy access pathway. When you're asleep, they are still stored, but not in an easy access pathway. And when a star nation that's telepathic speaks with you and puts you in that alpha theta state, your memories are stored like dreams are in that not easy to access pathway.
Okay.
Your memories are still there and you can get them back, but you must re-enter the alpha theta state in order to do it. Can you do it on your own with self-hypnosis? You can try. Can you do it with a qualified hypnotherapist? You could try that too. Or you could just let them resurface on their own slowly. Usually they will come to the surface eventually, and often in one big aha moment kind of chunk. Why do they do it? Why do they put you into that alpha theta state? One, it's easier to download complex chunks of telepathic information all at once in short order. Your brain can handle it then, and in that state of consciousness, it doesn't get overwhelmed as easily as waking state of consciousness. But also, the Ponte, when they visit folks, they have their own mission protocols that they are required to follow. And what Commander Tilcom has taught us is that in order, those mission protocols are cause no harm, or cause no fear, do no harm, leave no trace. Cause no fear, do no harm, leave no trace. He said that way nobody panics and nobody...
Why can't they be, like, just honest and transparent? Why the leave no trace thing? That just seems dishonest to me.
Well, isn't it sort of like the Star Trek directive to not impact culture too much? So leave no trace.
I guess so. It's like Star Trek and their...
The prime directive.
Yeah, the prime directive. I guess
that's
it's
what
like
I
that.
think that is.
Yeah, but yet they want to kind of like introduce themselves to people at the same time.
Yeah.
But in like a non-harmful, oh my god, there's fucking aliens
Like
type
somebody
of way.
coming up to you on the street and going, hey, how you doing? No threats. Just,
like a soft introduction.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? A handshake.
That's true, Janice. You can't spell alien without the lie.
The good one.
That is true.
But he gets hurt. You have just...
I don't look at jiggly girls
suggested,
anymore,
that's
so Janice has got to be my jiggly girl. You
Whenever
know?
they do that,
Okay.
I don't.
bet your
I
bottom
don't
dollar
look at that stuff no
that
more.
you've got more information that you've received in alpha state than you know. Might be interesting to go retrieve it. Honor and I have had our own missing time episodes. In fact, you can read all about ours. It's in a MUFON report dated March 31st,
Whoa,
2014.
gravity
Dude, they're in a MUFON report.
Dude, what? For real?
Yeah, dude.
That's cool. Oh, dude, that's cool. I want to talk to Sue. She's cool.
I want to talk to MUFON.
Yeah.
I want to join MUFON.
You know, I'm with you, man. Let's do research if we can. You know, go up in the mountains, dark places in PA, you know.
Dude.
And do it. We need... Oh, God, do you know the camera we had?
Right?
We had a P900, man. God.
Just forget about it.
I'm done. Sorry.
Just forget about it.
You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Let it go.
He and I were sitting in
That's
the
right.
living room
Let it go.
that spring watching the end of one of the voice talent type shows, and we had been waiting for 2 hours for a particularly favorite performer of ours to do the finale.
They lost 15 minutes.
It's the commercial break, 20 minutes before the end of the show.
Huh.
We've
And
experienced
Otter and
that
I
together.
are
We
just sitting
have
talking
time
with one
loss.
another,
Yeah.
and I look up and here
Couple
from
days,
floor to ceiling is this
Yeah.
huge, thick, curved wave of energy. You could see the leading edge of it slowly sweep across the room. And when you saw this
Jug.
semi-visible curved
One
edge
name.
sweep through the room from floor to ceiling, as it went through us, Otter and I began to lift off the couch together. In our perception, we lifted up about 2 feet and then settled right back down. And
Dude.
the timing for us.
Dude, that seems like possession.
Time dilation.
No, the fact that they got lifted up on the ground.
Yeah, but I experienced levitation when I got saved.
Yeah, so, huh.
It's not necessarily evil, no way.
I don't know, this shit is weird.
It's great. This is why Sue's awesome.
Seemed to be
For real.
We
We're
go
not hearing about
up,
Sasquatch or chokeweed or nothing, though.
and then
It's all aliens.
down. And we settled back down on the couch. And that was the end of it. When we settled back down on the couch, Otter and I both started jabbering at one another. Did you feel that? What was that? Oh my God. And Otter remembered seeing the face of a Ponti, as well as having on his skin the sensation like it was encased in liquidy jello. Okay?
That's
that
the
was just
space jizz.
That is the space jizz.
Yeah, and people have been finding space jizz.
They
call
have.
They call it space water? Star water.
Star water, yeah.
It's thick atmosphere.
It's like thick water.
It's jism from space to cure and heal. Holy shit! That's in Stardew Valley.
That is in Stardew
The
Valley.
green.
The green. Aw, dude.
They're telling us in the games.
Stardew Valley 1.6 if you haven't played that yet.
How about Death Stranding? The
Yeah,
black
yeah,
deal.
Yeah, that weird snow.
In my book, the plague is a cloud that just appears and it's like amorphous and like it just devours shit.
Crazy.
It's all the same thing. The Andromeda strain type thing.
Mhm.
It's all the same thing.
weird.
Man, sci-fi authors are prophets.
physical experience. We're talking about this big curved wave that went through the living room, and Otter looks up at the TV and he goes, "Wait, hey, where's our show? Where's our guy?" Well, the show was long over. The next show following it was already playing. We had completely missed our favorite guy's performance and had at least 15, if not 22 minutes of mission time. We both know and remember
Space jizz.
which commercial was
This
on
is incredible.
when this distortion wave swept through the living room. And we both remember
Amazing revelations.
what was on the TV when we settled back down on the couch. We cannot account for at least 15 minutes of missing time.
At least.
I just want to comment. I just want to comment and make clear that you've learned tonight, for real, okay, that this thick water that we're experiencing come down, it's real weird. They used to call it star water. This is Star Nation fertility.
What do you think, Watermelon?
Do you think, Watermelon, that the clouds are secreting cum?
Jesus.
Great.
What's it like to talk to them every day? Oh my gosh.
Comedy.
Oh, exhausting, overwhelming, delightful, funny, poignant, jaw-dropping, amazing, intense, and delightful, honestly. The telepathic information coming from the Ponti is not like just hearing words in your head, guys. It's layers and layers of emotion and images and history and other information and audio and video and oh my gosh. And everything is so compressed into detailed chunks of information that all get downloaded in a second or two. I can give you a really good example. One day,
God, that's gotta hurt your head and give you a headache or something to have like a massive download of information all at once.
That's like David Icke when he was in the Andes, I think it was, and he was on a rock, and he said that he felt like electricity basically hold his feet to the rock, and then he just felt a massive download of information, and then like he thought he was Jesus for a while. He lost it. And everybody made fun of him. But yeah, that's like the awakening that can happen. That
It can
it's
happen.
not fake.
Maybe he smoked a lot of weed and he had like a brain roll or something.
David Icke?
Yeah.
No, he literally was on like a spirit journey, and he was there.
Ayahuasca can make you see things.
Well, he didn't do the ayahuasca then.
Oh.
It was a spiritual.
He didn't do it then.
No, not then. Not then. He did the ayahuasca, I think, with Cradle Motwa.
Ah.
And that's when he did the ayahuasca trip. And he saw the snakes. It's all snakes.
It's always snakes.
It's always fucking snakes.
Snakes.
Indy.
Why does it have to be snakes?
Ah, that's right.
early on in meeting Trudy, I was trying to get to know her a little bit more, and I said, "Hey, Trudy, what do you do when you're not on duty at the desk? What do you do when you're off duty hours? What do you do for fun?" And she answered immediately. She said, "Oh, I take my girlfriends and we go down to the Amazon and we fly kite with the parrot flocks down there." I said, "Fly kite? What's fly kite?" And suddenly I get this download. Within 2 seconds, I suddenly get the history of fly kiting, what it is, how they do it, and basically fly kiting is considered by them an art sport.
Okay.
They take a flock of birds that's several thousand strong, and while the flock is together in flight, they telepathically merge with the entire flock at once and get them to fly, shaping, moving, three-dimensional images in the sky on the fly.
Interesting.
When I got the download from Trudy about what flight...
That's kind of like when you see a flock of birds and they do crazy formation. It looks like a weird...
Maybe it's the aliens?
That's what she's saying. They merge with the consciousness of the bird. What?
Whoa. That's great.
Wow.
That's great. You crocheted in a skirt? Ooh, pretty.
That's great writing. I mean...
That.
Man.
Thank you, Georgina, for educating people about the end days.
Can we get a shout out to BB Netanyahu?
Yeah, shout out to Bibi Netanyahu. Stop killing people.
He provides falafels.
Yes.
He did.
Falafels all the way.
Absolutely. You have a burrito.
I know I have a burrito left.
You do.
It's full of salsa and guac, and that's it.
You eat like a bird.
I do. But I have a purpose right now, so I cannot eat.
Okay. That's your call.
It is.
Entirely.
Wonder what the aliens' humor's like? I don't know.
Sue gets it. Has gotten into that a little bit.
Yeah, I guess
got
so.
into that a little bit in this.
Yeah, that's true.
fly kiting was. I got the sensation of her in the canopy in the Amazon. I got the image of thousands of blue parrots with red detailing and white on their wings, flying up for the last flight of the night as sunset was approaching. I got the feeling of feathers and
You could
wind.
feel the feathers and the
and
wind
soaring.
and shit, dude.
I got the feeling of what it was like on Trudy's part to telepathically merge with thousands of birds all at the same time. I got the history of this art sport of fly kiting from Trudy on her home planet, as well as the fact that they do this in the ocean with schools of fish.
Ah!
And the joy that was shared between the birds and the Ponti was evident. All of this came in under 2 seconds, and I got knocked back with, oh my God. When it finally went out on Twitter, what is fly kiting?
She put that shit out
It came
on
out with
Twitter.
telepath-
The fly kiting.
Really?
She talked about it on Twitter. We gotta look at Sue's Twitter.
Let's bring it up.
I can't get on Twitter. You need an account.
You do?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Graphically merged with bird flocks to form moving images in the sky. Kind of loses something in translation, doesn't it? Telepathy is much more than just words.
Huh.
Our ET friends have all kinds of humorous questions. We had one
Humor.
of the
There you go. There's your
regular
question.
contactees, a gal by the name of Carone, up in the Seattle, Washington area, invite one of the Ponti guys to a local baseball game. She
Dude.
wanted him to
Baseball
experience what
with an
American
alien?
baseball was like at the stadium, whether or not he was in a craft overhead, observing the stadium from above, or if he came with her and found a way to be with her at the stadium. But regardless,
What?
she invited him to a baseball game.
What?
This is August of this year.
There's no aliens in baseball?
In exchange, we hear back from her that he had some unusual
Sorry.
questions, and
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, "Oh yeah, like what?" And Carone said he wanted to know what the special room was for.
Special room.
And I
You
looked
think,
at
Teddy?
her and
Maybe.
said, "Special room." She said, "Yes." He wanted to know what the special room at the stadium was for, where all the women lined up in one long single line to get in. She said, I had to laugh and tell him it was just the bathroom.
Oh,
and all
just
these
getting
women just
kinky.
had to go pee,
Oh, you getting
and they were
kinky?
waiting their
He's
turn.
looking at the bathroom.
Oh.
The alien's like, oh, look at that bathroom there. All those ladies in a line. What's going on, ladies?
I like it kinky.
I like it kinky.
Oh my god, I love the way you say it just like her.
Our
Say
visitor's
it.
next question.
I like it kinky.
Oh my god. Gonna be a little hard.
Jesus.
Do it.
question was, how did all these women get their bladders to synchronize like this?
Their platters to synchronize like this?
We've had
What?
them ask unusual questions of us. Otter was shaven one day when one of the Ponti asked him if using the razor on his face hurt. They've asked me what I do with the hairs in our hairbrush. They've also asked, did you learn moonwalking on the moon? What do you do with the
Sorry,
Boro
Bob.
and the Hershey's Kisses
Sneezy.
after you've eaten them? What's the tradition?
Interesting.
They've asked us things like, what's Earth's universal greeting gesture? Do you have a universal dance?
No.
Etc., etc. This year, they have been introducing us to
Speed of
other
light.
star nations. Now,
Fastball.
Otter and I both have had experience with more than just the Ponti in our lives. But we didn't know a lot about these other nations. And now, between that nation itself and the Ponti, we are learning about their allies.
Huh.
Tilcom told us early on that the star nations themselves are planning our official first contact for the fall of 2021.
They lied to you. I didn't remember no frickin' aliens introducing themselves to us in 2021.
Well, I'm just gonna make an observation that I'm feeling like the main culprit here, this Tealcum individual, he's got the look of a Richard Dawkins type. So I'm not sure here.
Well, when do you remember the aliens coming in 2021 in fall?
Right.
Maybe we didn't know because we were all inside because of the
COVID.
the sea.
Yeah.
Dude, and they met with our leaders, and that's why they're all weird now.
That's why the government did the sea thing, so that people wouldn't be outside much and not see things in the sky.
I don't know.
That accurate, man. That shot's great, Jan.
Thanks.
You're great at setting this stuff up.
Thanks, Putin.
Jules wanted me to dance at some, so I could close dancing.
There you go.
Cool.
I'm so confused. I wish I know what this lady was seeing and knowing. Dude, you just gotta go with it.
Look into her, BB. It's interesting.
It is.
And BB, if you want to talk about aliens here, you can. This is a very happy place to be, BB.
That's right. We could show you what love is.
Yes, we could bring you back to love.
Yeah, you don't have to kill people anymore.
No. Let's do this. You know?
You could do it, BB.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Stop killing babies.
That's right.
Please? Let's do this. Peace. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Right.
And currently, 32 visiting star nations to Earth are asking if they can be part of that event and participate.
She knew there was an event that was going to come in 2020.
Exact location. Although when Tealcum first told us about Earth's OFC, official first contact,
Space Force.
he let us know it would not be at a military base. It would not be at an
Oh, it's not a military
airport.
base.
Oh.
And
Or an airport.
it was the Star Nation's desire to hold it at locations that have positive connotations for things coming down from the sky.
Damn, Georgina. Yeah, that sounds good.
We had to think about what would what would define that. What would be a place with positive connotations for things coming down from the sky historically. It was an intriguing hint on his part. They have taught us some of their greeting gestures and protocols. I can tell you that one of the first things he said is, please don't thrust out your hand to shake hands with a Star Nation person.
Don't shake hands
He
with Star
says some
Nation people.
Star Nations possess rather sharp claws.
Oh.
And those nations understand that if you suddenly thrust your claws,
I've done that, so
as in your fingernails, in their general direction, it can be viewed as a threat.
Well, yeah.
So instead, they taught us to show your open hands, then put your palms together with your fingertips
Hey, that's
up
nice. That's like
over your chest.
I'm
The
innocent.
namaste type of gesture is universally
I always think
understood
alms for the poor when I see
by
that,
many
those
Star
hands.
Nations who possess hands as a non-threatening greeting gesture.
Right, yeah, do
The
that.
Ponti also taught us you can open up those hands that you have in the namaste gesture and
Oh
form
my
a
God,
bowl
baby, bless
with
you.
your hands.
Aww,
They
that's
call
so
this
sweet,
gesture
baby.
Very
offering
sweet.
The bowl.
You can do it.
And
I
means,
believe in
"Welcome,
you.
I
You
have
can do
something
it.
for you." Offering the bowl
Love.
can be gestured
Like a
toward
bowl in
a
your
chair.
hand,
I
man.
offer you
Life.
this place to sit.
L'chaim.
Offering the bowl can be gestured
The
toward
water
food
of
or
life,
beverage. I have this
It
food or
cures.
this
It's
drink for you.
Yeshua.
So, nonverbal gestures,
Yeshua.
understood by any Star Nation you interact with,
Holiest
whether
name.
it's the Ponti or another nation. One of their sacred
Whoa,
phrases,
that's
do.
a wild picture.
That is wild. It looks like a fetus.
I like it. The Star Child.
I hold the light for you. I breathe in the light with you. We exhale.
Oh,
What the?
God bless you, watermelon.
Oh, that was watermelon.
She sneezed.
Dude, she breathed the light with us.
She did.
We exhale our light together and share light breath with all.
Wow.
The breath of God.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's nice. Fetus.
A nice fetus.
Hi, I'm an alien fetus. Hello,
What a
everyone.
nice little phodi.
I love you.
I have light.
Ideas,
I'm a light
traditions,
fetus.
That's great.
sayings.
Hi, baby.
Translate something
Lit
like
melon?
this. Tilcom said, you say, I hold the light for you. I breathe in the light with you. We exhale our light together and share light breath with all.
That's where you know
That was
she's
beautiful.
good.
Yeah.
The light.
The Ponte are listening for your invitations. They are.
I think I have
They're-
a statement.
Are you going to be talking to the Ponte and inviting them tonight?
You know, now we can get into a serious Christian discussion. Would that
Okay.
be wise?
Okay.
If we don't know if these things are truly of a bad nature.
Okay.
False light,
Okay.
which Lucifer can come as.
That's correct.
So, if we're really going to get into spiritual implications of asking beings to communicate,
Huh?
you really need to pray on that.
That's true.
Ask Jesus first, Yeshua, because BB's here.
That's
Okay, ask him, and if it feels good, yeah. If he says yeah, yeah.
right. That's right.
That's what I'd say. Wow,
It's all about the light, guys.
this is good.
Jesus Christ is the light.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He is.
Fully, Yeshua is the light.
And the way.
And people, if you the Christians, zip your lips if somebody says they're a light worker and you say that's evil. Stop it. Stop it. You don't want to extinguish light. That's
No.
what Jesus would tell you. You let them do their light work. We should go on cam for full camp. We're done with this? Are you?
No, we're not yet.
Well, it's close to done. All right, cool. Cool.
They're actively listening and training new employees so that they have enough people to answer requests
Oh.
for visits. If you would like a visit from the Ponte, I would say follow Denise' suggestions. Download
We're gonna be
your own
doing
free
that.
copy
We're gonna go through that.
of the
We are.
Telepathy 101 criminal.
Dude, seriously,
I'm
we're going
actually
through that.
excited
Commit
about
to
that.
Yeah.
practice for 30 minutes a day
I
with
like
feedback.
her.
Yeah.
I like Sue.
If you
Genuinely.
want
The
to,
alien looks like Cyrix?
Ready.
Stop!
Stop. Oh, come.
after 100 days of study,
That's.
invite them.
Stop!
You're
I mean-
welcome to get our book, Inviting E.T.
Ouch.
It may answer some questions
I'm not Cyrax, and that
about
hurts,
contact
man.
that you didn't even know to ask.
That's really
It's
rough.
available
my God.
from Amazon.com, and the
He might
Telepathy
agree with her,
101
though.
primer is
Even
available
knowing him.
free
I don't
from
know anything about
official.
him.
I don't really know anything about him, but he
.com.
agrees with his weirdness.
Okay.
So.
We hope you enjoyed this
Officialfirstcontact.com.
presentation
Ah, dude.
of the Sandia Mountain Ponte and their worldwide
bring that
C5
up.
contact. Again, my name is Sue Walker, and I will
Sue
leave
Walker.
you with their phrase of parting goodbyes.
Oh.
Wear your day with ease.
I love
Wear
that.
your day with ease.
This was a beautiful presentation.
That was great,
An hour and a
guys.
half of good stuff.
That was great. Sandy is awesome.
She-
Sue is awesome.
I like her a lot.
I like Sue too.
All right, so here's the deal. You got to put, yeah, there we go. Here's the deal. So Jules wanted me to dance at some point tonight, so I'm going to do that. Is there any copyright-free music we could actually use?
Yeah.
I don't think there is. So what the hell do I dance to? That's lame. I don't have...
I'll make some music. How about that?
What?
I'll make some music. Okay? I'll get you solely in the shot. Give me 1 minute.
All right.
I gotta work my camera whiz.
Well, I could just turn the camera.
Yeah, you could do that too.
If that's easier.
It would be.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Da da da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Oh, my
Go a little
God.
bit farther. Wait.
Good.
Let me fix this. I only see your head.
I'm
Let
not
me
tough.
fix your head. Wait, I can do this.
Oh, okay. I thought that was.
I can frickin' do this, dude.
We'll do what, yoga?
I know how to do this. Give me a minute. You crazy so-and-so.
I'll just go do. I got the power.
I got the power!
God, this is so fucking stupid. If I had music, I'd feel that. You know? You gotta
Okay.
have music in your head.
Okay, I will sing a song.
You'll sing a song?
Yes.
Okay, sing a song.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, his fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
Picking up change. That was a move at metal concert. You're in the pit and you just.
La 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 la.
This is
la.
dumb. This is stupid. If we could somebody send us a suggestion for copyright-free music to use? Because everything gets you copyright popped. Even fucking Mozart got his copyright popped. There's your dance and use it.
Peace and Maranatha.
Yeah.